Welcome one, welcome all. It's Wednesday night. It's a Pontificators night, and we got a doozy for you tonight. It is going to rock. This topic came from one of the sexiest guys in CG, known for his beautiful, beautiful women drawings, Mr. Pirate Queen himself. Clint Helinski threw this into the green room, and I thought it was a great, great topic. We are going to have a lot of fun. So each one of us are going to pick our top three sci-fi women, I guess through, most media like TV, movies, stuff like that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Also what I didn't check though before I went live. If you guys have any choices, throw them into the chat, because I want to hear what your picks are as well. Let me see. I actually asked for some on Twitter. Oh shoot. All right. Yeah, oh man, you guys responded. Oh, this is great. Yeah, we got a bunch of Twitter responses. Oh, this is going to be a great show. All right. Well, I'm going to make sure, and if you guys don't remember, or if I don't remember, remind me. We're going to go to Twitter and show the Twitter choices. And like I said, if you guys have any people, any sexy ladies, let me see. I got to find something to write with to remind me. I forget everything. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. And let me get some of the guys in here. And oh shoot, we already got people in the chat. This is good. This is a sign of life. I always like a sign of life. What is it? Stippling, Vaughn, sexy babes, Carrie. What is it? Carrying crappy shows and plots since the beginning. Carrying them how? By being beautiful. Yes, you're in the spirit of things. Eric and Boyd, hello. I am ready. I am already. Wait, I am liking this topic. Okay. We got Darren Wagner. I'm not sure what that. Maybe Pedro knows what that means. It's some kind of gibberish to me. I'm sure it means something to somebody. Give mine to Clint. I don't know what that means. Let's see. We're doing good. We got Clint Helinski in the chat. That's always a good sign. We got Jeff Potts. What's up, Jeff Potts? Is that a Hero Shack cap? No, it's a Hack Shack. It's my studio here, so it's Hack Shack Studios. It's an old hat. I've had this thing for freaking 20 years. Okay, so let me get the guys in here. Oh yes, for sure. And that's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna do a little tribute to Carlos Pacheco, and then we're gonna get into the sexy ladies. All right. Well, without further ado, like I said already, one of the guys that draws the sexiest ladies in CG, we got Clint Helinski. What is up, brother?
Hey, what's going on? Hail the chat. Hail Art. Good night. Good topic. It's kind of one of those classic themes that runs throughout sci-fi. And who doesn't like a list of counting hot chicks? It seems like appropriate for us at the Pontificators to pontificate about this. But yeah.
The show usually ends up deteriorating into it anyway.
Yes, exactly. Well, that's what got me is we were talking the UFOs and everything last week, and there was a section where we started talking about old sci-fi shows, and it's like, who doesn't have their old sci-fi show favorite with the hot babe they were growing up with when they were like hitting 13 or 14, and it's like, wow, this is the best TV show ever. So
yeah, I have a top 50 list. God, I got so much stuff here. I got to make sure I remember all this. So it'll be interesting to see what, I guess, what is, I can't remember the site, but anyway, it'll be interesting to see what they think is the top 50 and what we think is the top 50. Also, what's interesting is we're all from different, we're all different ages.
Yeah, so, different eras, like about a decade apart, some of us. So
yeah, so So I'm sure we're gonna do some deep dives into our childhood
Oh
years.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, let's bring one badass mofo, and he's been with us from almost the beginning of the show, which is almost, well, I think Todd Mulrooney says 3.5 years, almost 4 years. So I know Bob's been with us for at least 3.5. Well, almost the beginning. Yeah. So we got Comic Book Bob. What's up, Comic Book Bob?
What was it, yesterday or today? You had the rough day. My mind, like it already blended all together. It was yesterday, right?
Yeah, I got attacked by an eco nut.
An
Bob
eco
had a
nut?
bad start to his Tuesday.
Did they throw tomato sauce on you or whatever those
delicious
punk kids?
No, he drove his giant truck into the back of my car.
What?
Yeah, vehicular assault.
Why
Bob
the hell
was
did he do
assaulted.
that?
Because he's crazy.
Well, how did he know that you were like
He
in
didn't. That's
opposition
the
to him?
thing. And I'm not. He got okay.
He would.
You want to hear the story? Okay.
I know Bob had a crazy bumper sticker that said free.
No, this guy was crazier than Bob's bumper sticker.
All right, tell us the story.
Basically, I work for I do security, and one of the sites that we work at is a chemical waste treatment and transport company called Circon. So this guy drove all the way from Lima, Ohio, which is about 3.5 hours away. And he pulls up. I didn't even know what was going on. I was literally like 2 minutes away from leaving home because I was done for work. And he pulls up next to me in this giant gray truck. And he rolls his window down. And sometimes we get people with regular trucks who bring stuff in to be, to drop off. So I thought that he was going to ask directions or something. So I roll the window down, and I can't hear him over the sound of this engine of his. It's loud as shit. It's a big diesel truck. And so he asked me something. I caught a couple words like truck and big, and I was just like, no. I just kind of waved him off, like, dude, I don't know what you're saying. So he backs up. I thought he was leaving. All of a sudden, I hear an engine rev, and he plows into the back of me.
Oh shit!
And then he just guns his engine, and he's just pushing me forward. And I think he was trying to push me into the next building, which is about 50, 60 feet away. But there's a fence there, electric fence, an automated fence, and instead my car veered off and it hit the post and just blew the entire front of my car apart. Oh. And so I get out, and I'm just turning the air blue on this guy, and it's like, you son, what the? And he's like, you guys, you drive up and down these chemical trucks up and down the street, blah blah blah. And I'm like, and I thought, I was so jacked up on adrenaline. I thought he was still talking to me, like about me. And I'm like, dude, I've been here all night. Well, how come you weren't working? I was like, asshole, I don't freaking work for these people. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm like, give me your fucking insurance. Oh no, we don't have to do it. I'll get you a new car. I swear to God, I'll get you a new car. So now I'm calling the cops and go, okay, fine, you call cops. I'm a Native American, and this is my land, and you're all trespassing. You're all deported. And he just starts spewing crazy. And he's like talking about how he's a CIA agent, and he's going to get Trump down here, and he's going to get all deported. And he ends up getting into a fight with one of the guys that was there. And he punched him, and they all wrestled to the ground. So long story short, this nut job destroyed my freaking car because he thought I worked for a company I didn't work for.
Oh my gosh. I've heard some talk, and they've speculated that like a civil war, like just ideology is running amok, and that it's obviously not going to be in the form of, like the original Civil War, but it's going to be this kind of shit, just like these like these aggressions against people, whether it's, like in this case, it was a misunderstanding. He thought you were somebody other than you were.
Like, even if I work for the place, like you're gonna come there and try to kill somebody.
Well, right, but that's that's the only thing I can come to terms with. Then is some kind of civil war. Like these guys think they're justified, right? Like he didn't even verify like who you were or anything, but he was willing to kill you.
Yeah,
Like
and
this
it's-
is crazy shit, man.
Well, what it is it's we get on social media and all this stuff. It's dehumanized people. They don't see people as human beings anymore. They're just the enemy.
Well, that's why I
know?
think it's a civil war situation. Like I don't think it's going to be like gray blue, south, north. I think it's going to be because you just can't do that.
No.
That was kind of like a turf war. This is more the whole nation. This is states. It's going to be crazy. So everybody be careful out there. And Bob's a good guy, so don't be running your freaking car or your truck into him.
It was election day, so you know how people get on election.
Everybody was losing their shit.
Everybody
Speaking of
Bob
crazy,
alone.
yeah, leave Bob alone, you sons of bitches. Well, speaking of guys that are completely innocent and you should just be really, really nice to, he's going to add some spice, some flavor. I'm going to tread lightly because I'm going to go somewhere. We got. I really want to say like our friend from down under, but he's not down under. Yeah. But anyway, before I butcher this any further, we got Mr. Pedro Eng in the house. What's up, brother?
How about your friend from south of the border? How about that?
South of the border. Well, you know what? When I lived in California, I thought that way, but I guess are you still south of the border from me?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, they haven't moved Panama.
Yeah, I'm south.
Well,
I'm
it's
south
weird
from
because
Mexico.
Texas. Yeah, because Texas still borders Mexico in certain pieces, certain parts.
Yeah. I'm really far from Mexico too.
But Mexico's a big state.
Dude. Bob, I have a suggestion, and I have a suggestion for America, which is called the Colombian social contract.
Oh God!
If you act crazy, you disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does this involve a 50-gallon drum of gasoline?
Not really, just maybe like a Medellin necktie. That's when they cut your neck and they put the tongue out. And that's it. Like crazy people react to that. It's like, oh, I can't act crazy. That's the thing. Like people feel free to do crazy shit. So, dude, just Colombian social contract, dude. Everybody will start behaving.
There's not a lot of crazy people on the street down there causing problems because they just disappear.
Oh, they are, but they don't stay long. That's all.
You showed us the videos.
Yeah,
that's what he's saying. The crazy doesn't last long.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
also, I like what Pedro said about government. Those officials don't last very long either.
No, it's a fair solution, and the trees are very green. I mean, they're fertilized,
fertilized well,
by human.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you know what? I do think just on my whole Civil War theory. I mean, like this, going after. Like Paul Pelosi and just like different stuff that's happening. I do think that these are forms of this type of, civil war. Like we're starting to be just like your country, Pedro. We're going after, I mean, these are crazy people, obviously, but it's still happening. Like it's like,
but it's more along the lines of the fabrics of society are dissolving. And that's something that you guys have to take care of, because once that's gone, then you're really going to see some shit. So, I don't know. I don't know how you're going to.
Good times ahead.
Yeah.
Good times ahead. Well, my wife keeps saying, I think we need a gun. Like,
you're in the
a lot of wives telling their husbands that.
Yeah, all I can think is like if Bob. Had the great equalizer under the seat of your car, and just say, "Listen, fucker."
I'm glad I didn't, because I actually own a couple of guns. I'm glad I didn't, because I actually probably would have used it.
Yeah,
so I was so jacked up in this man.
By a howitzer. So
when I was a kid, I always had a crowbar, very very handy, and that was the great
Art's
equalizer.
Like, I'm just gonna beat him to death.
Well, you come out with a crowbar and you humble somebody pretty quick, unless they really really want it, or they have a gun. And in that case,
during the Noriega times, my dad used to have 2 AKs at the house.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He used to work for the government, and it's like, oh, if I sell it, this is for you, and like an AK, it's like.
Dad, I'm 9. I know.
Thanks,
I'm sorry, I'm late. I should have given you 2 when you were 7.
When you were 7,
yeah, dude. So we have 2 AKs and an Uzi, which was
these aren't for hunting.
Yeah, that's good
it's
for
a hunting rifle. Everyone
Yeah,
knows
Actually, no,
that.
these are for hunting for
Yeah.
other people.
Mhm.
For human beings. Yes,
You
yes.
hunt for neighbors. Yeah, that's
Well, let's
Right.
let's get into we lost a brilliant artist today, Carlos Pacheco, R.I.P. It's just really good. I was lucky enough to be able to know him, to work with him for a couple years on X-Men, and it was just a pleasure. Beautiful pencils, just very expressive, faces, hands, like just figures, just very dynamic artist. I do think, me personally, I liked the way he penciled when I worked with him, because it was kind of it was a little Joe Mad and a little oh my gosh, what is his name? Paul Neary usually inks him.
Alan Davis.
Alan Davis, yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he had a little Alan Davis to him.
yeah, little Alan Davis and a little bit of like the cartoony Joe Mad, style in there. And I knew what he wanted. He wanted that Paul Neary kind of Alan Davis look. And I was like, no, we're going to be more contemporary. So I kind of went against the grain inking him, but I got a lot of compliments. But I did eventually get fired by Carlos. So.
Did you work on his Marvel stuff or his DC stuff?
His Marvel, X-Men stuff.
See, I actually kind of liked his DC stuff better than his Marvel stuff.
See, he was becoming more refined, but I liked the layouts and his early X-Men stuff that I worked on a little bit more, because I thought he was pushing the envelope a little bit more. Like the layouts were more unique. It was still a little cartoony. Can you guys see this? This is our work. And so I got very stylistic with it. You can obviously see this is not very feathered, like Alan Davis's stuff. It's more, I think it's more contemporary looking. But look at these layouts, the hands, just brilliant. You can tell this is during the Will Spartaccio, like Iron Man time.
Oh yeah, the way he designed the armor. But like Carlos was the man. Like, there's like it was still that 90s era of the big superstar artist. And like Carlos was on X-Men, and he was like the big draw at the time.
Yeah. Can you go up a little, Art?
What's that?
Can you go up a little?
Oh, sure.
Because there's this panel that's really catching my eye, like the use of space.
With the hand?
Yeah, with the hand and the figure behind. Like, you can actually feel the space without, like, the aid of color. Like, dude, this is a freaking master, man.
Yeah, she's leaning against the box and her hands on her, on her head. I mean, she's really distraught. Yeah. And then Iron Man shows up, and it's a great way to introduce a character with the hand like that, with the repulsor ray, kind of thing. And it's like, oh, I think that's Iron Man. And then you look,
and the fingers are framing her head, like, dude, like it's guiding your vision perfectly.
Yeah. And I'm still a geek enough when I got this, and Iron Man shows up in an X-Men book. I'm like, oh shit, this is cool.
Wow.
Yeah. But there's the bootay. The bootay. And then let's see, I got this one here.
I dig that.
But there's one of those.
Man, he's guys who can make a hand look badass. That's you got some skills.
And that's a bold, like that close up on the hand where you're just like looking through the fingertips, through the fingers. Like that's a storytelling thing that most guys don't have in their arsenal. That it totally draws the eye in with that close up on the hand, and then you're just peeking at her face in the distance.
Well, it's like the hand's what's framing the panel's not what's framing
the hand is framing the action.
Absolutely.
So
well, this is stuff that he didn't do later. This is why it was a moment in time, and I'm really happy that I was there for this, because these layouts, man, he stopped doing this kind of layout. Once he got on Fantastic Four, then when he went over to DC, you didn't see this kind of stuff as much. This brilliant, just sucking you into the composition, pulling it back.
Very bold decisions everywhere.
Yeah, throwing the camera around all over the place, then
Mhm.
throwing the upshot on Iron Man there, and
Yeah.
he's just moving your eye around the story like a master.
Yeah, and
Like,
he's
not
not
everybody has that.
yeah, and
Nope.
he's not afraid of like doing different shots, like teasing shots, like, well, this is the feet, you know, he's landing,
Mhm.
you know, and then like the double like you know, emphasis on like he blasted her and she's gone, you know, there's just like this little speck, you know, and then he goes into that next panel a little closer up. Yeah, just really good stuff, man. That's not
Yeah,
it.
this year has been rough on the old guard, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then she comes back and she's like, "Fuck you."
I'm Jean Grey, bitch.
Fuck you.
With the big, you know, the big 90s hair. Look at that. That's cool.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, dude, that's very Friends.
That version of Jean Grey is my favorite version.
Yeah, just puts Iron Man in his place.
What has your
That is-
armor got for psychic powers, douchebag?
Where's your repulsor ray now, bitch? But look at this little figure. Like she's just
Yeah.
she's just like
It's like
it's-
coil. It's like so
Yeah.
much energy.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
creating such depth
Mhm.
in just a tiny little thin panel where you got like way up on his head here. You're looking over his knee, and then you got the distance of this tiny little figure. He's creating
Yeah.
such depth in those panels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And Gordon Goodbrother in there. You know,
Yeah, dude. That cracked me up.
this is all something that a current mainstream editor would actively hate.
Yeah. Karen did were like, "Where's the coffee table?
Yeah.
Why aren't they
Mhm.
chatting?
I heard them
Please.
talking out their differences.
They should talk this through. Oh, stop this fight!
Why aren't they
right
talking
now."
about their pronouns first when
Yeah.
they first meet?
Why
Yeah.
didn't Iron Man ask her if she's a he, she, it, they, them? Yeah. Well, let's
Oh my
let's
God.
bring the latecomer, last but not least, the guy that absolutely loves Peter Parker.
The guy that was on the other link for 15 minutes.
I know. I did the same thing.
Wait a minute, there was 2 links that I
It's
said.
the link I dropped in there while I was trying to walk you through the thing.
I realized when I looked at my clock, I was like, "What the fuck? It's so late."
Wait a
The
minute.
second
What?
link, and you're like, you know, you
I
guys are
dropped
20
no.
minutes
I
in.
Oh my
dropped. You
God.
wanted me to walk you through that how to set that thing up. And I said, "Here, come into this link, and I'll show you."
All right,
You're
guys.
like, no,
you were
we'll do-
saying-
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
so
there's a
he
print
clicked.
screen
He
and everything.
clicked
It's
on
just
your
sitting
link.
there.
Okay, the public is in the backstage of this boomer show. Please stop.
Wow.
Let's keep on.
Oh,
So the
goddamn.
part, Chris, where I said "get in here," that wasn't the clue.
No,
No, not so much.
Oh,
Well, I'm
no.
just glad it was you this time,
Oh,
and not me.
nice.
It's usually me. So, welcome. Yeah, we're we lost Carlos Pacheco
Yeah, I
today, so we're doing a little bit of a remembrance and going over some of his work. I was lucky enough to be able to work with the guy for a couple of years on X-Men. I actually started with him over in Malibu, actually Malibu Comics, and we were doing some cover work together. And I think he was working on the Bishop miniseries at Marvel around that same time. And then we just got picked up to do X-Men together. So
he was amazing. You know, it's one of those great superhero. Like if you got him to draw your story, you were a happy camper. Yeah, there was nothing to worry about.
yeah, he pushed the envelope dynamics wise. You don't see artists like that as much today. You know, sometimes I wish, you know, like I could be more like that, but I don't know, man. I don't really think that way as much anymore. You know, like just like really dynamic or pushing it or
That's
you know that type of thing.
natural
Like
to him. I mean, everything he did was dynamic. Yeah,
Yeah.
but also his just style, that super clean style. You know, a little tiny bit of cartooniness in it, just enough, and but to make it you know, guys like that, those are successful superhero artists. You know.
You know what I learned? Like everybody I've ever inked, you know, I pick up something from. But he was able to like the hands. If you look at it, they're not realistic hands. They're very stylized, and they're just kind of shapes. You know what I mean? But they're like just really dynamic shapes. Like he doesn't get into like nuance, like knuckles and stuff like that. It's more just like shapes.
Yeah, but the gestures they are always.
But it's,
very-
it's always
yeah,
expressive. Like he really like gets expressive with it. But I just learned, like, because it's so stylized. Like when I sketch, I just kind of block things in like him. You know what I mean? And then I come back and go, okay, here's the knuckle, here's the whatever, and try to make it look a little bit more like realistic. And also, mostly it's just so it doesn't look like I'm ripping him off.
Nice.
But you guys have any of your favorite Pacheco work?
I have one, and just because like I don't like any of these characters, but he managed to pull that off in a very dynamic way. Like, I don't know, it's like making a sculpture with manure. But this guy is a master, hands down. So this is what I mean right here.
Okay. Oh, this is our run too. Yeah, this is the cover we did. Yeah.
So you got Cecilia Reyes, horrible character. Maggot, horrible character. Marrow, horrible character. Dude, and this is so dynamic. Everything is flying to your face. Dude,
can you blow it up and kind of scroll across?
It's not that better of that good of a quality, but yeah.
Oh, it's low res. Yeah.
Yeah, it's low res. So we got Marrow here throwing her DNA at you.
Yeah.
I always found that disgusting. But check out the pose, and I mean, it's not like accurate. It's very exaggerated. Like this thighs are very long.
Yeah.
But it just communicates like it's coming at you. It's almost like he's using like an anamorphic lens just to exaggerate the action. And dude, it's just like you have to know your stuff to know how to exaggerate like this.
Mm-hmm.
And with Maggot here, the same thing. Like he has like the skinny arm, the fat arm. I don't know, like this character design, like to me, I don't know what was happening with X-Men at this point. But dude, the posing, dude, what's happening with Wolverine here? The hand placement.
The cross, you don't see. No one else really did that, like the cross, the arms like that.
Yeah, he was trying new stuff. He was trying to like push everything.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
And you know, we would talk. He had very broken English, but between me and the studio at that time, where we're inking all the Spaniards, like we were working with what is it, Pascual Ferry, with Salvador LaRocca, and Carlos spoke pretty good English, so I could actually, call him on the phone and stuff like that. So it was pretty good. And I remember him always, he would try to guide me into like how to ink him, but then at the same time he'd go, but everything you do is so much movement. All your lines move and is so big, so dramatic. But I think he really wanted that kind of, more Alan Davis, Paul Neary look. But I'm glad we did what we did. I've had other professionals go that they really liked the style that I chose to work, over him with. It was just really good times. And I'm going to pat myself on the back. I think we had like a 2-year run. I worked on X-Men for almost 15 years on and off.
Oh, dude.
And so I think we had almost a 2-year run. And I think he only missed maybe 2 or 3 of those issues. And I didn't miss any of them. I inked all the fill-ins as well. And that was practically unheard of at the time. Most of the artists could not keep a schedule. And so Carlos was doing this work along with me. And we were making a schedule, like a crazy schedule. So this stuff was done very quickly as well. So
and this was one of the biggest books of the time. I mean, Carlos kept X-Men, like he kind of propped it back up after it had taken a little bit of a dip. This was post Joe Maduri era, right?
Joe Mad.
It was after, yeah.
And so and I mean, he was kind of the next big thing when Mad went off to Image or whatever. But he was.
But you know what? I don't know if what book did Joe do? Did he do Uncanny or did he do X-Men?
He did Uncanny.
That's what I thought.
You might have been working at the same time because I remember Matt drawing Marrow, and so
I think we're working at the same time because I think we followed Kubert. I think it was Andy Kubert. We followed, and I was working on that stuff as well. So just good times. And you know what? I mean, the guy was a fantastic talent. I know that his health had been failing, for a little bit of time now. He was only 59. Holy shit!
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
He wasn't
that's
old, yeah.
young. That's so young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys, you want to start sexing it up?
Yeah, so that's my
Yeah,
pick.
let's
Enough
bring some joy and happiness into the world. There's enough dark times.
Oh, I want to read this. I just saw this.
Oh, yeah.
Carlos Pascual Ferry, Salvador Larroca were the Spanish trilogy of artists, which started in the 80s and made it into the 90s. Yeah, we worked with all those guys because at Hack Shack Studios, there was me and there was Jaime Mendoza.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so I started working with Pascual on 2099, like Fantastic Four 2099 or whatever it was, and then they launched Heroes for Hire, and I couldn't do that book.
Yeah, dude.
But I said Jaime Mendoza could, and he's brilliant. And so those guys got to work together, and I don't know, man, just those days you get to see these pencils because they were actual boards that were sent to us. You know what I mean? So you got to see the actual pencils, not scans, none of that. You got to see the pages. And my gosh, seeing all that stuff. And between LaRocca, Ferry, and Pacheco, that studio, my studio, Hack Shack Studios, we were inking all those Spaniards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Ferry was in Heroes for Hire, right?
What's that?
Ferry was in Heroes for Hire, right? On that
Yeah.
one.
And
dude, I used to collect that, dude. Like,
it was a good
I
book.
remember. It was a good book, and the thing is, like, it was like the Knights of Wundagore, like at some point on that run, and that's like very obscure, like Lord Elpis and characters I haven't seen, like the High Evolutionary. It was
Knights of
really
Wonderful, man.
great.
You're pulling some old school out, man.
Yeah, dude, that was the run. That was the run. Like they appeared there because
they were doing all kinds of stuff. Like Punisher was showing up. It was a
Deadpool
great
was in
book.
it too. Yeah.
And the thing is, I remember this is so weird. Like Marvel had a mandate. Like if a book sold 30,000 or less, it was canceled, just canceled. And so that book barely, like it was like 28, 29,000, whatever. And they still canceled it, man.
They kill for those numbers now.
I know. That's why I said it exactly.
Dude, that Heroes for Hire run is.
Book hit 60 and they were going to cancel it.
Yeah.
At DC, there was like it dropped to 60 and let's get rid of this.
Oh my
gosh. And that was the cutoff.
They've been talking about the demise of the comic book industry for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
They talk about it, they don't do anything about it. They just like sit and make the same dumb mistakes.
But Chris, what decade was that? When was that?
Wow. Mid 80s. Maybe
I
don't know, maybe 86, 87 or something like that.
Okay, so this is before
60,000
before the boom, and they were already like getting all uppity with the
60,000
numbers.
was a cutoff. If a book came, if sales came down to 60,000, they would cancel it.
Mm-hmm.
That was ready.
Well, when I was working on
think
Superman,
about that now,
when I first started working on Superman, I think it hovered about 70,000 a month.
It's crazy.
They will sell their children for those numbers today.
God. 30,000 is a huge hit nowadays.
Yeah, dude.
That's literally thinking of every single title that they put out, and we're selling, I don't know, upwards of 120, something like that. But think of how many books like DC was putting out in those days, and the cutoff was 60. So you're talking about things like, that's when they were trying to put out all kinds of new books. That was the the DC Bullet days with the ain't no stopping us now kind of thing. And they were just trying all kinds of stuff. But 60K, I mean, they would kill for that. For on
well, 60K is unusual because I remember at some point I had all the numbers in my head, and 30K is for an average book, it's kind of a break-even point. Like 30 and like once you go under 30, then it's actually you're losing money. Wow. So when something was being canceled at 60, I always think like the industry was doing better. You know what I mean? Because then you up the numbers. Because I remember at Image there was like, if the book sells under 200,000 or whatever it was, it gets canceled. And it's like, oh shit, man.
Oh man, what the hell?
Yeah.
You'll fire.
Yeah, I don't think it was across the board, but I remember somebody having a conversation. I can't remember which studio what brought that into play. But that's pretty nuts by today's standards, right? I mean, 200,000 copies. Oh my gosh,
It was a good market, man.
Yeah, we'd be all yes, cash, sweet,
cash money, baby.
So
yeah,
that's why they call it the good old days.
Yeah. I think when Carlos and I did the book, it was about 500. Was it 500,000?
Yeah.
There's something like that. It was
monthly sales.
It's got to be, because I remember
it was pretty good. Yeah.
I did some 2099 stuff and that stuff, and sold 340,000 or something.
Yeah. So like a 500,000, but when I left Marvel to go to Image, it was selling millions of copies. You know what I mean? So to them, like 500,000 was like, it was a disappointment.
I wish I had broken out like 6 or
Those
7
numbers-
years earlier.
Those numbers are almost as sexy as the lists we got.
Yes, let's get a move on. Okay, so what we're gonna do here? Oh, and everybody in the chat, feel free to chime in. And before I do the round robin, I threw this out into the Twitterverse, and let me see if I have it here, so I don't have to do a bunch of stupid stuff. Here it is. So I'm gonna share what you guys shared with us,
nice.
and see what you guys were thinking, and then we'll get into our pick. Let me see. This present button still throws me off. It should just say share. It should just say share, man.
Yeah, the
Okay,
present
so
button is a mess.
yeah, I always feel like kind of dirty, like I'm presenting, like
a dick.
but
Full
okay.
art.
I always share too much on these streams. Okay, so there's a lot of great ones here, man. This is Eric Boyd, Aaron Gray again. Like, this is like wholesome, beautiful. Look at those legs.
Aaron Gray, the girl next door, man.
Yeah, perfect proportion. Very, just the legs and everything, pretty amazing. This is Aaron Gray too with a perm. It's still cute, but
that's very 80s.
Yeah, but look at that.
That first season of Buck Rogers is pure gold. If you go back and watch it, man.
I like that Eric says this is a jumps. I don't think this is a jumpsuit, man. Oh, it isn't. Oh, it isn't her jumpsuit. Yeah. This is a little. I don't know. I mean, it's still pretty revealing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the hairdo, but
a lot of the women on our list, I get the feeling are going to be on at some point around Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was a great one.
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
My dog is named Nova. She's right there. My dog is named after that character.
You know what? As a kid, nice. I always thought this was the 100. What is it? Million BC or whatever.
Yeah.
The Raquel Welch character.
Hey, she's the perfect woman, man. She's super hot. She's young, and she only speaks like one word.
Oh my gosh, Bob, you sexist! Oh, there you go. There's a
canceled.
Oh,
wow.
Canceled.
Yeah, look at that. That's pretty amazing. We got to get back to these times.
That's well cast.
Wait a minute. What is this? June Chadwick in Forbidden World, aka Mutant. She was also in V. I don't know who this is, but
she's not wearing a bra. She's not wearing a bra, so that's the point for me.
You noticed?
Well, and this is the great thing about these lists, and having people throw theirs in is you'll get like some obscure thing that you haven't even seen, then you'll be like, oh, here's a movie I need to go back and check out.
Exactly. That's what I'm hoping for here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another Buck Rogers.
Pamela Hensley. She made an appearance on the last show.
Yeah, she was. She was a knockout. That Buck Rogers was well cast.
Yeah. Ooh.
It was
I'd like to
well
be the
done.
casting couch director for that
Oh,
show.
weird
Oh, here we
science,
go.
baby.
Kelly LeBrock.
Do you notice what's getting revealed there with her arm
Yeah.
up there?
On their boob.
Oh my goodness!
I have this movie on Blu-ray and I've never seen it. It's like the 180s like teen flick that I never got.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
Well, whatever you do,
I
don't
put it
look up
past
Kelly
you.
LeBrock now because
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Mm.
Oh no, dude. Why would
I
do
bought
that?
that about
to
a year
herself?
ago on Blu-ray and I still haven't gotten to it.
Mm.
Well, you got to treat yourself, Chris.
Yeah, do
Life,
it.
life
Do it.
hits everybody, and some people it hits them a lot harder than others.
Monica
Is
Bellucci.
this a relation, Scott Wozniak?
Scott was.
Scott.
Oh, that's
yeah.
my brother.
Monica
Yeah.
Bellucci.
You know what? I almost picked her.
Yeah.
I picked her
She's
many times.
topless in most of the things that she does, God bless her. So
So I got a question:
yeah,
her or Selma Hayek?
Are we going to count the second?
Selma Hayek. Selma
No.
Hayek every day of the week.
Selma Hayek is too short.
Selma
for me.
Hayek's older than Art and looks hotter than Monica Bellucci does there. Like, Selma Hayek is like defying some sort of age thing, and her boobs are getting
I
big.
don't know, man. The thing with
But I
Selma
think we
Hayek
got to
is that she.
disqualify this one because it's
Yeah, why
not
not?
because of the girl, but because are we really going to accept that the Matrix sequel was sci-fi and not
Yeah,
garbage?
good point.
Okay, I don't know. I'm going for the Boeing
Factor.
element factor.
No, the,
more so than
the
whether it's
sci-fi
or
angle
not.
has to factor in, and those movies
Yeah.
are shit.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
they
they
were.
Oh my gosh, we got another Linda Harrison.
Oh, everybody loves Nova.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
a good
Nova
choice.
was the shit. Look at
Yeah.
those shapy, shiny legs.
It's like, I'm fine with this fucking Planet of the Apes. We're just
Yeah.
going to go down to the beach here. We're
Bring
going to have the
some
beach
apes.
here. We got our horses. I can
Yeah.
fish during the day.
Yeah,
Just
just
And
monkeys
evening,
with
I'm
rifle.
going to bang the hell out of Nova. The Planet of the Apes is awesome.
Yeah, you wanted to be Charlton Heston, even though he was in
Yeah.
a world of apes, but he had
Oh,
this
hell
to look
yeah.
forward to. Yeah. Get your damn hands
Hands
off
off
of her.
of you.
Oh, here we
champ,
go. Everybody
filthy
loves
ape.
Logan's Run.
Oh, Logan's Run. Look at that.
Oh, come on, man. You
There
can't-
was something about Logan's Run, the way they
Oh.
they advertise it or something. Like, if you were the right age, it hit you, and you're like, I want to see Logan's Run.
Yeah, dude. That
I love Logan's Run.
that
Yeah, there
movie
was
got me
something
moving funny.
There was an underlined weird, like a dirty quality, like you were almost
Yes.
like watching a porn. Like
Yeah,
Logan's
exactly.
Run was weird.
She enters the film because he's like got the fucking speed dial to
The
bring-
dial for sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
her
oh,
name-
just-
yeah. her name was that Jessica
It's like-
Six?
Uber
Yeah, number.
Mhm.
like women.
Was she in not The Howling, but American
American
Werewolf?
American
Werewolf.
Werewolf.
American Werewolf in
Yeah.
Paris.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah,
really interested in that too.
Yeah, she was the nurse or something, right? She falls in love with whatever the Wolfman guy's name is.
I think we're all waiting for Elon to create the tube that just shoots the hot chick to her
There's
house.
my
and
girl.
Spin
Hey,
the
there's,
dial.
there's Chester's cousin.
Where's Chester's
Oh, Dark
cousin?
City, I guess
There
you
you
know
go.
Dark
Do
City.
you remember that, man? When Chester was on the show, and I kept putting up that gif of her riding the friggin' hobby horse,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like, "All right, dude, enough."
Yeah,
No,
we're gonna
that's
have
my
to
classic.
bring. We're gonna have to
Chester
bring
vibe.
that back. Our little
Yeah.
tribute to Chester.
Yeah.
Dark City.
Oh, God.
Who is this?
That's
It's Tasha Yar's lesbian
Sister.
sister from
Yeah, dude.
from
That's
her
from-
home planet that was kind of a shithole.
Yeah, dude. Looks like a Karen.
Yeah, that's
This
that's
about-
a,
This
That's
is
all.
about-
Sorry.
it's a hard
Yeah.
no.
Mhm.
I thought it was
She's
that Terminator chick when she was younger. at
Yeah,
first.
it does
Yeah.
look like
For
her.
a second.
I give her credit for the full body onesie with the camel toe, but other than that,
I don't
Yeah, the
know.
haircut isn't working, but it's kind of futuristic, I
It's very
guess. so.
80s.
She's gonna give me a ticket.
What the
Ooh.
hell? Star Crash? What is this?
Oh, she can crash into me anytime with that silly-looking gun. I
that
love
gun,
it.
that gun placement threw me for a second.
Mhm,
What the
mhm.
fuck is Star Crash?
Thank you, Frankie. said-
Do,
thank
do
you,
we
Frankie said-
care?
Thank you, Frankie said this is his favorite episode of Pontificators.
I think
I'm
you can
glad.
watch Star Crash on Tubi on streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm watching it right now.
I don't even
You know, everybody's gonna be looking this up. They're
Chris,
all writing
man,
it
you
down.
and me,
right
like
now.
we're really into like classic movies and stuff. We gotta do like a watch along for some of this stuff one of these days.
We have to do something with Tubi because they got so much trash old sci-fi.
Oh, yeah,
on there. We got to do like a watch stream or something.
Yeah, dude. That's They're just
Do like a
delicious.
little MSTK 3000.
Well, you know what? I've been around. I've never heard of this. Have you guys heard of Star Crash?
I've heard of her. I've never watched the movie.
I've
Yeah,
seen
I've
it.
heard
I've
her.
seen
I've
it on
never heard of
Tubi.
it.
I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
I don't know. I read Star Crash. and
Captain
I
Kronos. That's the
press
movie I
play.
saw her in.
Captain
Captain
Kronos.
Kronos Vampire Hunter. She was in that too.
Oh,
Is this Star Crash? Is it a movie or is it a TV
It's a
show?
movie.
No, it's like a 78, 76 sci-fi movie,
Like a
low
B-movie?
budget. Like
Okay.
when all the sci-fi stuff was thrown out there.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Alien. Yeah,
What
there
the?
was-
And Francis Forbidden.
And now we're going
Planet.
Forbidden
Wow.
Planet.
now we're going
Oh,
back.
dude, that's like grandma thing. Like she was like, we're like,
Hey,
Don't judge. We're all different ages in this.
no, dude, like I love it. Like, dude, I love like a girl come up with like drawers coming out like.
this is how old this movie is. The leading man was Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
dude.
still playing straight roles when he still
Yeah,
played,
he was still playing the
comedy.
straight
Oh,
hero
that's right.
role.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. She would come like, come dance with me, Sonny Jim. But
But you know what? She's cute, and Francis
Pedro's
is cute.
going.
And the thing too, it looks like she's got nylons on. I guess you couldn't
Yeah,
really
dude.
show skin like that in the day.
Or maybe she has very hairy legs. But I forgive her.
Oh my gosh, you are like one picky. Come
Hey, if
on.
she got the if it's those stockings that got the stripe going up the back of the leg, those are pretty.
Yeah, bro. Maybe she has a tail too. But
I like how dirty.
forgive-
I like how dirty this vehicle is.
Yeah, there's like
Covered in-
dust
Yeah,
all
it is
over.
a dusty. And...
It's been sitting in the studio a lot for 6
What
months.
the hell?
yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's
That's
a terrible burn reply.
Man, bear, pig. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's the last one too. Oh shit.
That's funny.
You know, somebody's going to have to bring us back to the good times, and that's going to be
Dude, this
Clint.
is
So we're going to do a round robin.
Okay, let's do it.
Hey, Pablo. Thanks for contributing. That was some good choices there on Twitter there. So,
Oh my
what do you
God.
got for us, Clint?
If you want to share my screen for a second, I'll
But
kind of like.
that's more than just one.
Oh
That's
no,
a
I
lot.
know, but I'm just saying, like, I've got a few
Oh.
up here.
Like
As
a
pe-
portfolio?
Yeah, as people are talking, I'll add.
This is like a spank folder, man.
We're gonna try and come up with like a top 3, top 5 at the end of the night as people go through their choices. These are just a few selections. It doesn't mean this is the final.
Whoa.
I think Chris accused you of cheating.
Yeah.
No. I'm just planning ahead for.
Okay, now the challenge, Clint, is you have to pick one of these.
Yeah.
So I am gonna go. It's so tough. I'm gonna go with. Oh God, I'm gonna go with Linda Carter because I mean, Wonder Woman. Like, there's a lot of girls I like, but I mean,
Oh, look
Wonder
at that,
Woman.
dude. Look at that.
I know Chris right now is biting his tongue because he's like, this isn't sci-fi.
You know, I
Wonder
said
Woman.
I said sci-fi and superheroes. I came up with the idea, so I'm sticking with what I.
Yeah. Well,
But
some
But
of us-
I know that the funny thing is in the green room we all kind of like throw out rules like it's got to be sci-fi.
Yeah,
gotta be
they're like,
something.
is it sci-fi or is it just chicks that made and Pedro's made me go boing?
Boing, yeah. It's just like, dude.
Hey,
This is a Boeing show.
it's okay. I'll keep it pure. Mine are
Yeah.
all sci-fi.
Oh, okay, good,
Yeah,
good. Well,
good
this
job,
was
Bob.
this
Way
was
to,
an
way to play
excellent.
by the rules. So I'm
Damn
gonna
right.
go with Linda Carter, Wonder Woman as my choice.
Excellent choice.
Very cool.
Excellent
Did you?
choice.
What were your top 5?
Awesome.
Weren't we supposed to like start with 5?
Wait a minute.
We're gonna-
Okay.
but it'll be hard to go through. So like we'll all go through one to get through the group, I think.
Yeah, we'll do a round robin. So
Yeah.
each one of us will have one, and we'll do maybe 3. If we have time, I'm sure each one of us
Yeah.
have something
And if you've
chambered.
got your girl and a picture of her, pull it up so that Art can show it then
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Because
Yeah. So Bob, what do you got for us?
All right, hang on a second. Let me get this picture up here. All right.
everybody be prepared.
Yeah, we got to do this quickly, man. We got a lot of eye candy to get through. And
My-
you guys in the chat, keep these like towards the end. We'll see what your top 3s are, or maybe you can vote which one's number 1.
Throw names out there and voting for number 1 and giving us ideas because we're not going to remember everybody. Ooh, Sybil Danning.
Mhm,
Okay,
mhm,
Sybil
mhm.
Danning. I know the name, but what was she?
She
in?
was from the werewolf movie.
She was on SciFi. She was in Battle. What was it? Battle Beyond the Stars.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But she showed her boobs a lot too. God bless her.
Oh yeah, she had a nice set. But
The
my
thing
first
is-
pick. Is
Oh,
right
wait,
there, Art.
where are you, Bob? Where are you, Bob? Oh
Right there.
shit, that's some big hair. Oh,
Jane
V.
Badler, Diana from V.
Nice.
She
This
looks
chick
she
was
looks
hot.
like that girl that probably ran into you with the truck. She looks crazy.
Yeah, she was mean.
She's
Yeah.
got the crazy eyes. Look at that.
Yeah,
Like,
well, she played she always played the heavy. She played the bad guy.
oh, so Bob likes the bad girls.
Yeah, you have to be dominated. Yeah.
She was the alien that was really into crossbreeding with the humans.
Mm.
Did anyone knock her up?
She
She's
was
the
the-
one- I get the feeling they were setting something up where she was gonna go after the main character. Was what's his name? Who played Mike
Beastmaster.
Donovan. Yeah, the guy who played Beastmaster.
Yeah, that
Mark,
guy. Yeah.
Put it on the
Yeah,
record.
Mark
Singer.
Paul Gosselaar.
Yeah.
Mark Singer. But
But wasn't the big reveal in V done with her character when she like she
Yeah, like
yeah,
She
she
swallowed
actually
the
rat.
distends her jaw and she eats
Yeah.
the rat. Yeah.
Ugh.
and then everybody knew something wasn't right.
But she was pretty hot in the miniseries, but it wasn't until the TV series where she got the big hair and she started showing the cleavage and
yeah, dude.
Oh, there
This
was
is a
a
Motley
full-blown
Crue video
show.
right here.
I know.
Hey Bob, see if you can get her without like the crazy hair. Danky Frankie says she looks good without the 80s.
yeah,
With-
but the hair
or
the
with-
hair is part of the character, man.
The chat's coming after you, Bob. Be careful.
Yeah.
they're turning on you, man. They're like trying
Yeah.
to guide you into like a better
They can
picture.
turn on me all they want. It's my goddamn choice.
Ah! Very cool. Hey, I'm
That's
with you,
my
Bob.
first one.
I'm
Bob
with you,
likes the
Bob.
crazy.
If you're into Komodo dragons, that's your thing, and I respect.
If you like chicks that eat rats, then
Yeah, dude. Hey,
knock yourself out. All right. So should we go to Pedro or should we go to Chris? Who's got
I don't know.
an image ready?
I got mine ready. But
All right. Let's do
Pedro.
Pedro.
Okay,
Let's do Pedro.
Let me share my screen.
Share
And
my
the-
screen.
The first one is gonna be weird. It is this lady over here.
Wait a minute.
I
That's
respect
not.
no less, Pedro.
Erica Leniak was in the Blob 1988. She's the lady who melted.
Oh,
Well, you're
And-
stretching.
This is the scene.
Oh, okay.
But-
That works. All right.
Nice choice.
But she did make me go boing.
oh,
And
hell
made
yeah.
me feel stuff when I was a kid.
Under
Really
Siege.
Yeah,
Under
dude.
Siege.
Oh,
The best
Yeah,
piece of acting she's ever done.
yeah,
And she
dude.
doesn't say a word in the whole scene.
Exactly.
oh, she's
Pam Grier.
Oh,
Ah,
Pam
next
Grier.
choice.
Now Pam Grier was on Mars Attacks,
Oh,
She's part of
nice.
that movie.
Nice dig.
but
Right.
She was also in Escape from LA.
exactly. And
Oh,
she made me
nice.
go boing every time.
Okay.
Pam
Love you,
Grier.
Mrs. Pam Grier.
Where do you guys?
Gordon-
where-
Gordon Goodrun saying foul ball, Pedro, foul
Yeah,
ball.
foul ball. And the last one, just because I like to. be
No.
dominated
We're doing a
sometimes.
round
We're gonna
robin.
come back around, Pedro.
Gosh, you guys.
You're shooting your whole load right away.
No, I'm like that. I'm like that.
No one listens. No one listens.
Somebody's got to go up into the chat for me and scroll up and go
Yeah.
get. Yeah.
Well, I want to read this and see where you guys are with Agent Carter.
Oh, Hallie
Haley
Atwell.
Atwell.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So I can't pronounce her name, but she was in Man of Steel.
You had
she
your
looked-
moment, Pedro.
She looked dangerous in that movie.
It's not your choice. It's not your choice anymore. It's Chris's.
Is Chris's choice? Okay.
Pedro's like, this is south of the border rules.
Look at
man.
Pedro's just like going freaking nuts.
Yeah, like 80.
I just see images popping up.
If
like
we all
crazy.
walked into the strip club together,
Hey,
Pedro would
what
like just
can I
empty
say?
out his wallet right on the.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm passionate about this topic.
He's just like picking chicks and then
Chris,
he's
me and you,
desperately
man.
looking to sci-fi.
Me and you, we're gonna be the purists in this, man. What do you got?
Go into the chat. You know, if you talk about girls to sci-fi, my first thought would be Jenny Agutter from Logan's Run. However, I'm gonna take that little side route and I'm gonna go Farrah in Logan's Run because
All
she's
right.
got a tiny part, but that's like the
Mm.
first time I ever saw her in something. And I remembered her, like when she came to Charlie's Angels and everything, I already knew who she was, from that one thing.
Well,
But the Logan-
Clint has an image of her, don't you? I saw.
I'll pull it up right now.
I was gonna say if you were gonna choose her, that it would be that's not is that
That's
from Logan's
Saturn
Run?
3, I think.
Or is that
Oh my
that's
God,
Saturn?
wow,
Yeah, I
geez.
was gonna say that's
Yeah.
Saturn 4.
So she does have another cred with Saturn 3. But
Yeah, Saturn 3, and there's a nice nip slip in there too. Oops.
yeah, she does a nude scene
Whoops.
in that.
You know what
movie.
the best thing is? That she was married to the $6 million man. That's
Yeah,
pretty,
dude.
that's a power duo right there,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Farrah, yeah, definitely.
But Farrah, I would say Farrah in Logan's Run, because Logan's Run, that movie had tremendous amount of sexuality in it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, if you're watching that movie when you're like 10, 11 years old, which is when I saw it, they're all walking around half naked. They could dial up, sex partners that materialize in their. It's like a transporter, that brings you, chicks. They're doing drugs. It was killing people. It's all kinds of
Hedonism,
crazy
man.
shit.
Where's
It's
that trans?
so impressionable. But Farrah in that movie already has the hair, and
Yeah, she had like the I guess what was the iconic hair in Logan's Run, right?
that's where I knew you. That's where big hair in the 80s comes from.
Yeah.
Farrah in the late 70s.
And
know,
like the
and-
guys younger than us, like
That's when-
I came in on the tail end of it. Like literally my 7th grade football locker had a scraped off picture of the Farrah poster taped on the back of it, and the teachers and coaches had tried to scrape it off, but there was still enough there to see Farrah. And it's
Nice.
like guys of a certain age, Farrah was everything.
Hey, you got to do me a
Yeah.
favor, Clint, and if you can zoom it in on that face. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I thought you would have picked a Saturn 3 because of all the different outfits.
Wow,
she
look at that.
And this is it's a touch blurry, but yeah, I just grabbed the pictures that I could. But yeah, Farrah, you can go back and watch the first season of Charlie's Angels.
Yeah,
And I mean, and
bad.
Farrah and Jacqueline Smith. Holy cow!
And
He
Kate
was-
Smith was
yeah.
also really pretty. But first season of Charlie's Angels, like, it's not a terrible show. It's actually watchable.
Oh no, it's a fun show.
Yeah, she only does one season and then walks. because they
It's
didn't want-
crazy that they all like her and Suzanne Summers. It's like they were the biggest stars of the time, it's
And
like,
they got
yes,
uppity.
Yeah.
the famous
I'm gonna
one.
walk. I got the hair. I got the look.
But she also
Yeah.
had the money when they did
Yeah.
the famous poster that she did.
Yeah.
That
she
poster.
owned that image.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She
Ooh.
got every nickel of that poster, and it sold millions of copies. So she was
And the
like,
best thing is her husband was on a very, very successful TV
Yeah.
show too. Those
They
guys
were
were
right, yeah.
bringing in the bank, man.
oh yeah.
and everybody knows, like, Charlie's Angels, everybody was tuning in for Farrah.
Yeah,
the lady,
that
yeah.
was the big draw. And
She was the
right to
star.
us more.
Yeah.
How many
But,
seasons did they go after she left?
Quite a few. I've got
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
5 or 6 seasons, probably.
5 or 6 seasons.
So they
And
Then
crippled
they went through
along.
multiple girls after.
Then they
that.
started
I
bringing
mean-
in the homely girls, and then that show died.
Well, there was a
still
Cheryl,
good-looking girls.
Cheryl Ladd. I thought
Cheryl Ladd.
Cheryl Ladd
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
Cheryl
Cheryl
Ladd
Ladd
was-
was
what was
nothing
the-
to sleep on,
God,
man.
what was the
Yeah.
the one who went on? It was she was in that show, Scarecrow and Mrs. King.
Oh, she was the one. She was the
She
kind
was
of the. She was there from the very beginning.
Yeah, she was in
Yeah.
the beginning, and she was there for like the first 2 seasons, and then she left.
I
too.
never found her attractive.
Not compared to the other girls. She was just a good actress.
She was
in the show.
the ugly friend.
She was
Yeah.
the talent. She was the talented one. Yeah.
She was the one that did all the speaking parts.
She was the one who knew how to. She the one who knew how to think.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
there was-
and I'm the brutal one now.
Then
when there
later
was an
seasons, it was Tanya Roberts.
Yeah.
And
Right,
she was bubbly. If you go back and watch those shows, it's hilarious when they brought Tanya Roberts in.
Mm.
The intro that they do for Tanya Roberts, because she's literally jogging on a with a bikini on like a Stairmaster kind of thing, shooting like a commercial, and it's just perfect. You got to see it.
Hypnotic.
Is she the one from
Kate Jackson.
Beastnet?
Oh,
Or was that it?
Later on, she was on that '70s show. She was like the mom.
Oh, she was the girl next. Yeah, the mom next door, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
the mom next door on that '70s show. Still giant boobs.
So I don't remember the poster, but was this in reference
Tanya
to
Roberts was the one who's in these.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I mean, go back and look at Cheryl Ladd too. It's because like
Dainty Frankie says it was Kate Jackson.
Kate Jackson, yeah, that's the name.
He says Tanya Roberts was Sheena.
That's
okay.
right.
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
See, it all comes back around.
And Sheena was Sheena that's a comic book character, right?
Yeah, so that counts as sci-fi.
Nah,
A jungle girl.
you're doing what I'm doing.
You are reaching hard if you're thinking that.
Okay, so here's mine, and it's Anna de Armas.
Nice.
And she was in the Blade Runner 2094.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Can she close her mouth?
Oh, she's a little bit of a mouth breather. You don't like that?
Can she close her
got
mouth?
A little bit of that. She got a little bit of a pufferfish look to her.
Yeah, she looks toothy. You see, she's a little bit toothy. It's like,
wow,
close
you
your
are
mouth.
You're super picky, Pedro, because I am not noticing that.
Yeah, it's like she's got a face. What?
I'm peculiar, man.
Yeah, but
there she is.
She's a hologram in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got the transparent rain jacket on, very Blade Runner.
Yeah.
And
The first time because I've seen the first Blade Runner, I think 1,000,000 times, but when the sequel, it's hard because when you first watch it, it's new. So it's there's no familiarity with it like you have with that first movie. But if you watch it a few times, it starts to grow on you. That sequel, it's like it's got the Blade Runner vibe.
It's not a bad movie.
No, it's not. It's.
I thought I had another. I thought I had another one because there's actually in this scene she doesn't have clothes on.
Yeah, where she's the hologram right there. Yeah.
Yeah, and not when she's a hologram. Yeah.
She's the giant hologram. It's like the size of a skyscraper.
Yeah, she is. And I have this. Oh my gosh, she is so adorable. Like
great windows.
It's right here. I hope this will work. Like this is actually just her top. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's a doll.
So adorable.
We're not here to listen to women talk, Art.
Yeah. What the hell, dude?
Oh my god.
Come on. The rest of us are showing, like women and like practically wearing nothing, and you got her sitting there like, man.
Talking. What?
Didn't you hear what I said about the chick?
I just wanted her. I just you guys, you gotta watch her.
Yeah.
It's like the way she moves her hands and the whispers.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Oh
Pedro, at the end, you
I
got to
hate
pick
you,
your man
Pedro.
crush.
Yeah, dude.
So far, the chat is on Pedro's side for keeping the show on track.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you.
Wait.
What
What do you mean?
Art wants to watch Anna de Armas do jazz hands.
Yeah, we have a specific mission here, gentlemen.
It's like that.
Do this every week now.
Dude, it's like that skit that Andy Kaufman did where he walks out on stage, starts reading The Great Gatsby. It's like, shut the hell up, man. I was like, I'm gonna kill all of you.
You see. Before I could say anything, Pedro already harshed my mellow. Like she's got a great accent, man.
Pedro's not impressed by accents. Everybody.
I have one. Because I have one.
All right.
Yeah, Pedro, you do speak funny.
Yeah, I have a funny sounding accent.
How come you don't talk right, boy?
Non-placeable.
Speak some American.
It's a bit of a tough crowd, but I'm telling you, like I didn't start with my number one, so
yeah.
Nice.
I have a long list.
Well, we're not going to get through them. We're just you're going to get one more, Pedro.
Pedro like threw 13 out in his first.
Pedro's all about the quantity, not the quality.
Hey, I'm a big man. What can I say?
I don't know what that means. No.
Oh boy, this is going off the rails.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I'm gonna mute Pedro.
When let's go.
When I pick up my second choice, Pedro's getting muted. All right, Clint. Clint, what do you got for us? And I'm going to turn this over to Bob because I got to take a break.
I thought tonight was a good idea, but maybe it's not.
Would you have your image? Because I'm going to.
Yeah, you can. Image. I'm sharing the screen again, and I'll pull up one from there.
Okay.
I've got a slew of gals.
Man,
so
you came prepared.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull. Who do I want to pull? Green Slave Girl, 7 of 9, Uhura. Just so I want to make sure I want to get her in. I'm pulling Gina.
Okay.
Because Gina on Mandalorian.
So Clint, I got to stop you. Are you gonna go 7 of 9 over to Paul? Is that gonna happen?
I think I am, just because both of them wore that bodysuit so well, but 7 to 9 got there first. And the other thing is, to Paul, you never really knew what her hair looked like. With 7 to 9, you knew she was this luscious blonde. So me personally, I'll go 7 of 9 over to Paul, but it is a dogfight because both of those chicks were hot. But Gina Carano, if anybody knows her early UFC career,
she was.
Oh yeah. Hot damn.
That girl was all of it. And then the nice thing about her was she just got thicker and nicer.
What was that spy flick that she did?
It was Hardwire, I think, or something.
Yeah, that was actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was the same girl, and I was like, her acting chops were great. She was fine, real good in it. Yeah. And then I'm like, Jesus, that girl's doing her own stunts, and it's
she's a badass.
But when you find out that she was a UFC fighter, and you're and you bring her in a movie, and she's actually a really good actor. That was kind of shocking. That movie's not a bad little flick,
As soon as Art gets back here, I've got a couple of pictures I could show of her in her when she was younger, when she was still fighting that.
Oh yeah, the weigh-ins.
A freaking smoke show.
Yeah.
I'm back and I'm doing the same.
Everybody,
Bob. I'm looking up. I've
got it right here. So here you go.
Yep, everybody showed up for Gina Carano's weigh-ins because it was a show before the show. Oh yeah. This isn't even the weigh-in.
That doesn't look like a weigh-in.
No. She was not a shy girl.
She's really young here, but man.
Yeah.
She got the cake.
Gina Carano all day long.
Seriously.
Gina was hot.
Yeah, I'm still looking for stuff.
And that's the thing is now, she's gotten older. She's put on weight, but she's put on weight in a way that I am not complaining.
Here's one of her in a weigh-in. If you guys
do the weigh-ins because the weigh-ins are insane.
And she could fight too.
Man. She was not a fake throw the pretty girl out there for attention. She could fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all good right there.
Yeah. And here's the thing: if she wanted to, she could probably get close to back this kind of shape if she wanted to.
Oh yeah. She talked about it on Rogan, that her and Ronda Rousey were gonna do a fight.
About doing another fight. Yeah.
And that the UFC guy, I can't. The main lead of UFC, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Dana White. He wanted to rush it, and she wanted a full 6 to 8 months to get back into fighting shape.
She originally wanted a year.
Yeah,
and then she said, I can do it in 6 to 8 months, and he wanted to do it in 4.
Yeah, he kept rushing it. Nope. Yeah, and then it fell apart, which is a shame because one last. I mean, that everybody would have tuned in for that show. That would have been such a moneymaker. It's why rush it? But
she would murk Ronda.
I think so.
I'm just going to say that right now. Unless Ronda gets lucky and gets her out on the ground.
Ronda would have to get her on the ground and do an armbar or something. But on their feet, Gina was going to take her.
Did you guys mention that she was also in? Was it Deadpool? Right?
She was in Deadpool.
Oh yeah.
She was in Deadpool. Yeah. She played Angel Dust. She was in
Great, awesome fight scene between her and Colossus.
Yeah, dude.
That's like that's an all-time fight scene between her and Colossus, man.
Look at that, dude.
She's still.
There aren't bad pictures of Gina Carano.
Mm-mm.
That's all good right there.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. she's very photogenic.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And she's been punched in the nose a lot, and she still has her nose is still intact, which is pretty amazing.
Cool.
Gordon, good brother, says getting beat up is sexy.
Nah, but
Not necessarily, but
I rolled over and told Gina about all of your praising. She said to tell you guys thank you. Oh, yeah. It's a different Gina though that he's talking about.
Salute at the bean pad. Salute.
All right, Bob, what do you got for us?
All right, give me 1 second here.
Bob is so busy backing up Clint.
Yeah. I'm just I have to change the this one thing on here real quick. All right. And let me share it out now. Share screen.
Percent.
All right. My number 2 is Grace Park.
Who?
Grace Park from Battlestar Galactica.
Reboot.
Boomer from Battlestar Galactica.
mm-hmm.
Is this from Maxim? This looks like a Maxim photo.
Yeah.
So there's that picture.
Do you remember when Maxim would get like the TV and movie actresses and stuff?
Yeah.
It was always so sad when you would get somebody like what's her name from the 70s show, and they would try to make her look sexy, and you just go, no. It was just sad.
Yeah.
But that Battlestar Galactica reboot, the first miniseries, that's like one of the best pieces of sci-fi television ever made. I mean, that reboot was so on the money.
Did you like the redesign of the Cylons?
I wasn't super crazy about that, but Jeremy Speaking, the whole show, how they made it like real sci-fi, and it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a huge hit back then when it came out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of forget about it because it was almost probably more than a decade ago.
More than a decade.
Yeah, like that Battlestar Galactica was
no ass.
Too skinny.
People are not vibing with Korea right now.
That is so weird.
Yeah.
People
to each their own. To each their own.
Yeah,
dude. The thing is, like, dude, sometimes you use bones to make broth. Like, hey, there's loving for everyone.
Pedro's saying that as if she didn't walk in, he wouldn't be all over in 10 seconds.
Yeah, dude. I have a bony choice too. So
well, Pedro's just all about the volume. He doesn't care what they look like.
Pedro's gonna get about 16 girls in his segment now.
Oh no, dude! Like mine.
All right, Pedro. I gotta explain the rules again. Okay, only one girl.
Only one. It's only one.
Only one. Okay.
Yeah, only one.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Chat right now. Smash or pass. Grace Park.
Here it goes. Okay.
Smash or pass.
Oh,
and
God.
The fifth element, Mila Jovovich. Kind of bony, I know.
Oh, nice call.
But
call mine bony.
Yeah. Dude, this movie did something to me. I'm sorry, but
wait, I'm gonna use this twice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use this one twice.
Yeah. This did something to me. I'm sorry. Like sometimes you do bones, man.
Hey, and talk about all-time sci-fi queens.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude,
with all of the Resident Evils, all the sci-fi stuff she's done. Like she's been great in all of it.
Well, Fifth Element, isn't that like her first movie?
I think so.
No, her first movie was a Disney movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what it was?
Or? Yeah, she was awesome in Fifth Element.
I think she was one of the Mickey Mouse Club people.
No, she was what was it? She was one of those. Now they think that the most beautiful girl in the world thing that they do every once in a while, and like People Magazine stuff. She was like that.
Well, she's super photogenic. I mean, she's yeah.
And I still
Yeah.
love this movie to this
was
day.
it
Fifth
first movie-
Element is a
First movie
classic.
she ever did
Hey,
was called
hey, do you
Team
guys know
Gun.
what? Sorry, do you guys know what this means? No return to Blue Lake. What is that?
I'm thinking Blue Lagoon. I don't know what Blue
Yeah.
Lake is.
Yeah.
The movie was called The Night Train to Kathmandu.
Okay.
Jovovich
1988.
did this little UFO movie that's really kind of low budget, but super creepy. It's like she's a psychologist in Alaska.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
in Dazed and
That was
Confused.
shit. What is it?
You ever see that? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it's based off of one of the big UFO
Yeah.
productions.
And they tried
she
to
was-
do it with
The fourth kind. She
the
was
fourth
doing the
kind, yeah.
she
And
was
that's-
doing the
That's an effective
hypnotherapy.
little movie. You know what
Yeah.
it reminds me of? Like Mothman Prophecies. It's just like it's a little low budget flick. There's not much to it, but it's really effective. It's something like that.
It's creepy as shit.
Yeah, it is creepy.
Yeah, it was she did like the
She's a psychologist.
hypnotherapy to make them relive it, and then some weird shit started happening.
And you
Okay.
forget, like, she's been in a ton of
Oh
movies.
god, dude.
85 Resident Evil.
Yeah, dude. She's been
Yeah, but
That's what-
that first movie that she did was called The Night Train to Kathmandu back in 1980.
Yeah, she may be like the sci-fi queen, right? Like she's
kind
probably been in
of
more.
low key
She
is
doesn't
like
do much
She's
to
in the
this.
Fifth Element. She was in Resident Evil, which is kind of sci-fi. Ultraviolet, which is kind of sci-fi. Fourth Kind.
I like that movies with zombies is only kind of sci-fi.
Yeah, right.
Just a smidge.
Oh, dude, that Three Musketeers movie was horrible. I agree with Joe.
Oh my god, it was absolute
dude.
garbage.
Yeah, dude. Like flying ships.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, that's horrible. Well, it's almost 8:30 now. We still have our still got to get through the second round. Hey Chris, what do you got for us?
yeah, let's do it.
Who was in my chat group? I had the sleeper one that no one's gonna go back to. I had Donna Reed from It's a Wonderful Life, because I count that as a sci-fi movie. That's
Okay.
It's got time travel.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. It's got all,
It's supernatural. It's got an angel in it.
yeah, but the whole alternate reality thing when he fucking steps into that's got a huge sci-fi twist to it. I always like.
I agree.
It's besides being a Christmas movie, I think it's just a great movie.
I thought you were gonna hold it up with me, man.
Mm.
I
Well,
thought
you
were gonna
guys
hold it
have
with
an
me. You let me
image.
down, Chris.
I have an image if you, in case people don't know who Donna Reed is.
Oh, let's do it.
Here we go.
Everybody in the chat's going like, God, you guys are old.
Dude,
Mm.
1930.
No. This Chris is old.
Dude, that hairdo is doing something to me.
And It's a Wonderful Life is a time travel, alternate reality time travel story
Yeah,
with an angel in it. Yeah, it's totally sci-fi.
Yeah.
Mm.
No.
You know, there's something about her hand on that doorway. It looks like it's reversed, like her hand is backwards.
Well,
Like
the
a
light
rock.
behind it makes her wrist. Makes
looks
her
weird.
wrist look super
Well, that's
fat.
because the whatever's behind her is blending in.
Yeah, it just looks odd.
There's something odd going on in the wrist area.
Marcus is like, it looks like an Andrew Loomis drawing.
Yeah,
It turns out she has 2 left hands. No one knew.
Yeah, that's kind of the
No,
death
dude.
of Andrew Loomis.
You
Mary,
know that
Mary,
you know that
don't
that,
you recognize me, Mary?
Did you know that Hindu panther demon, the Rakshasa, that has like the hands are like overturned?
We don't know all your Panamanian
It's a
angel.
No, that's from India.
demons.
That's from India actually. Like they have a panther demon.
Jimmy Stewart.
You know what? I'm gonna say it, Pedro. You're a weird motherfucker.
I am. I know. You're finally noticing.
Pedro's like, I'm finally in my wheelhouse,
And-
Art.
And I just have to tell you, Pedro, I don't drop the MF bomb very often.
Way to go, Pedro.
I reserve that for special occasions.
I did it.
Pedro's
God.
next pick is going to be some novella chick.
I have another video.
No,
for the
it's
background.
one at a
Spaceship
time.
or
I haven't
something.
done mine yet.
Do it.
Chris, I put it in chat. All of your choices are dead.
Wait, who said that?
Because initially
I
we were
did.
doing- initially,
All
Oh.
of Chris's choices are dead.
yeah, but when I made my list, you guys were saying it's like sci-fi chicks of the 70s.
Hey,
you
he
know.
likes them cold. What?
No one said the 70s, did
That
they?
was the
Oh,
first thing you
goddamn.
said.
Oh, and Donna Reed. Donna Reed's from the
No, I
70s.
said I'm going to do one throwback.
I said 70s, 80s, into today.
You
No,
guys
yeah,
don't pay
he went
attention.
to the
I-
Roaring
God,
20s,
They
man.
didn't need to all be dead.
I
I
think we
always
all
thought
just
I
decided.
was
dead.
I think we all just decided we were going to have
My
whatever.
next one
rules
is a
we wanted.
coffin pick too.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
It's so
speaking of-
funny,
what was
man,
The,
like-
what was the actress who played the robot in Franz Lang's movie?
Oh, the
Metropolis?
Metropolis. Yeah,
Metropolis.
that's gonna be I think Chris
That's
my
way back pick.
Mm.
And this is her when she died in a car crash.
No, we'll do
This is her
sexy.
when she died in a car crash because they didn't have cars then.
Yeah, we'll
Cars
we'll do
were
sexy.
so new. Yeah.
We'll do part B. We'll do sexy robots. Sexy robots.
Sexy robots and corpses.
And course, no.
Stacy
I'll
automatons.
just
Yeah.
pick pictures of Soriyama.
I'm gonna call in sick on the corpses day.
Okay.
All right, Art.
Oh, this is always a good choice.
Yep.
Somebody had to do this.
Yep.
This is Jennifer Connelly from Rocketeer. So this is for you, Chester Busby the Third.
Chester Busby the Third's cousin.
Yeah, adorable.
I
Just
bet there was
adorable.
some pretty.
She was
interesting
very wholesome
family
looking.
moments.
Yeah. She
Jennifer
looked
Connelly
very
was
wholesome in that
wild.
movie. Yeah.
Well, but she did. She not mannequin, but
She did Rocketeer. She did.
what's the
What's the one where they're stuck in the Kmart and she's
No, the
riding the little
80s.
horse?
the
Oh, you mean
80s
this?
movie where they're playing the Flock of Seagulls song, and she's like roller skating with Andrew McCarthy.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of
That's a
too.
sci-fi flick, right?
Well, she's also in Dark City, and she's
Yeah.
in
Dark
Yeah,
City's
Dark
the one I was
City's
thinking
good.
of.
she's in
And
Battle
she's in-
Angel.
in
She's
Alita Battle
Yeah,
Angel.
she's in Battle Angel as well.
Mhm.
Hey,
But-
Art, you want to share that guy right there?
Well,
But
wait,
But I didn't like her in Battle
This
Angel.
is-
She was like bony.
This is for you, Chester.
Yeah. Look at that.
oh gosh. Well, let me have my moment. God, you guys are pigs. God.
Art is having like a wholesome moment. Like, oh, look at it. She said,
No,
oh,
I'm
wholesome
trying.
moment. Ah.
Meanwhile, she's showing like a mile of cleavage. This is a wholesome
Yes.
moment.
Wholesome
It's-
moment. Yeah. but-
It's not a
I picked
wholesome
the wholesome
moment. You
character.
guys are putting words in my
Get
mouth.
away with this
I'm
wholesome
just trying to organize stuff so
Yeah.
people can understand what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah,
We're just
it is.
talking over each other like
Yeah.
crazy.
Art is admiring with a little sip of tea. Like, oh, look at perfect lines. Look at that.
Gotta put up the thing that made Chester mad.
Sometimes you just have
There-
to enjoy
oh,
it.
there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Can you blow this up?
Chester, my brother. It's for you, man.
That's good filmmaking.
Wait, I think that's the movie, isn't it? What's the name of that?
I
On a
can't-
loop.
Yeah, this
I can't
is-
remember.
This is why I go to Target.
Yeah, dude. Put that on a Nickelodeon. Just
I keep waiting for this moment to happen.
oh, dude.
She's the greeter at Target.
Yeah. I'll be
Uh,
shopping at Target more.
well, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna keep this up,
We
and
we'll
yeah.
get more views if we just leave this up the
Yeah,
whole
leave
time
that
and
roll.
minimize
Yeah.
us. That's good TV.
okay, wait. Who is Julie Adams from The Creature, the Black
But
Lagoon?
he's saying she isn't hot. So
Somebody
I
in
don't
the
know.
chat
No,
has to
the
know
who
what
can
movie
deny-
that is. None of us.
He's
can
saying
think
who
of the
could
TV.
deny it though. I don't remember.
But
I
the
don't
original one, well, she's got to be in a swimsuit a lot then.
Career
I got a
opportunities.
picture of her right here, man.
Hmm.
Give me 1 second, and I'll show. Yeah, she's not unattractive.
Career opportunities.
Yeah.
She's
Greeter
not-
at Target.
Here we go. Greeter at Target.
You know, Walmart will start competing soon, and before you know it, everybody's going to be going to.
To Target, yeah.
If the
these
girls look like
department
that at
stores.
Walmart.
Speaking of hot girls,
Oh my gosh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, dude. Look at that.
Classic.
Jennifer Connelly.
Dude, and that's not a bathing suit. That's like a pantaloon, and she looks hot on that.
That's a baby.
Oh, that's Jennifer Connelly. Wow.
No, that's
No.
Julie Adams.
Julia Adams.
Oh, I
From
got
the,
you.
from the original creature of the Black Lagoon.
Mm.
F Mart.
So just for you, Joe,
There
we
you
got
go.
Julie Adams here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice choice.
Somebody says she died recently, so she might make Chris's list.
Yeah, exactly. Of cold choices. Yeah.
Jesus.
Gotta have that coffin pick.
Chris's measure is like, I'd dig her up.
I dig her up. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'll have my show.
Probably okay. If we're
I
gonna do,
made my
if we're
list,
gonna
you guys said
seriously do
70.
this, I already predict the number one is gonna be Marilyn Monroe, the hottest corpse.
Oh my God. There's another show.
Hottest corpse.
The hottest dead woman alive.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Oh
That's
my
horrible.
gosh. Well, well, what else do you got for us, Clint?
Hashtag that stuff.
Yeah, you can share my screen again. So
Mhm.
Is it going
So
to be
for
that
me-
that manly chick, the third one over on the
Oh,
top?
Starbucks.
no. For me, I'm going old school Star Trek,
Oh,
especially Mirror Universe
Boom, boom, boom.
back in the day. Yeah, Uhura worked some stuff for me.
bow chicka bow bow.
Yeah,
Did she ever
exactly.
sport the afro at any time?
In the movies. In the movies.
In
she
the
did.
movies. In
Yeah,
the movies.
yeah.
they did.
Later on in the movies, but like in the 60s, it was the beehive hairdo was still the thing of the day. But yeah,
I do have to say there's a weakness I have for the fro.
Did anybody read Shatner's biographies?
Yeah,
Which are
I
both-
read them.
Yeah, they're hysterical. But he claims that he stopped by Gene Roddenberry's house one day, and she like came out of the room naked.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Yeah,
no,
yeah. And then
Well, Gene had a reputation.
Hmm.
yeah, but the like she claimed, or they tried to get off with the story that that it was a practical joke.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Aha.
But then Shatner in the book was like, they didn't know I was coming.
It was a practical dick joke. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
good for Gene, man.
Well, you
Mikey
can't
Brown
you can't blame him.
Dude.
You can't blame him. Yeah.
Nope.
That's a good choice. That is an excellent choice.
That's not a bad one, man.
How about you, comic book Bob?
All right.
Hey, Bab.
Bad.
I'm a bad man. All right.
Well, after saying that,
Clint's gonna like this one.
uh-oh.
You know what? I'm trying to decide here because I've got two kind of obscure ones, and I'm like,
You know, I think I glossed over my second choice, didn't I? Or did I? Did I do two choices? Oh, yeah, I did Jennifer Connelly. Okay.
okay, I'm gonna do this one. Let me put this out here. Let me put it over here where it's it. All right.
Wow, take forever.
Sorry, man. Shit. I'm trying to get
You're
the best
supposed to be our
picture.
tech guy, Bob.
No, it's choosing which picture to put up first.
Don't get too choosy.
Mm.
Don't become Pedro.
Here you go.
Oh, shit. I think Bob just won.
Sybil Danning.
Ooh.
Oh,
my
goodness. Oh, my goodness. What the
Who
hell?
is that?
That's Sybil Danning.
Sybil Danning.
Little banning, yeah.
She looks like she's high there, too, which makes it even
And she
hotter.
probably was through all those
Mhm.
movies.
Yeah.
So which
Well-
werewolf movie was she in?
She was in Howling 2.
Howling 2. Okay, that's the one that I always think of. But I can
Mhm.
never remember the name.
I
And then
can't
you said
remember.
she was in another
remember the
sci-fi
Howling.
movie.
The sci-fi movie she was in was Battle Beyond the Stars.
Battle Beyond the
Yeah,
Stars.
but she looks very healthy.
And that's another Tubi classic. If you want to watch that tonight, I think that's on Tubi.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Oh, with
remember.
the testicle ship. That's the testicle ship
Yeah,
movie,
the,
right?
ship, the boob ship.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was
I
at
am going to
all the
watch-
conventions in the day. Like, she was at all the
Oh,
comic
yeah.
conventions.
Oh, yeah. She showed up
and
for all that stuff.
She was
Yeah.
also, I got another picture here real quick.
Mm.
She was also in, take a guess,
The Howling.
Buck Rogers.
Oh, of course.
Oh, wow.
'Cause they were all in
But
Buck
Bob,
Rogers.
Bob, you're taking the cake now. Look at that.
That's not
Oh,
her.
that's her.
That's not her.
That's
That's
her.
not her.
That,
That is
that's
not
before
her.
that tit job.
That
Yeah,
was her.
exactly.
That was her before she did all the other sci-fi movies and got her boobs
She
out.
looks,
Yeah,
she looks sick here.
she looks like a normal girl.
She looks like a human.
Yeah.
I like how
Boo!
judgmental all of us are. Yeah, boo, get her out of here, Bob.
Oh, hang on a minute. I got a better one. I got to redeem myself.
I don't think anybody on a live stream's ever been booed before. Bob.
I had to tie it back into Buck though, man, because like I said, like 2/3 of these people have been on Buck Rogers.
Oh shit! This is
now we're talking.
she's got the headdress on.
Yeah.
That is not the same
You got
girl.
fucking problems, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Eric, Dorothy Stratton was actually the one I was considering, but I put this one up instead.
Right.
Was she like the female of the hawk guy that they brought in season 2 of Buck Rogers? Is that
I don't know, but
I think that might be what it was, because they brought this hawk guy character in.
yeah. Well, this is the character she played from Battle Beyond the Stars.
Oh, okay. This is
yeah.
Buck Rogers.
Well,
This
what
is
was
like-
that hawk dude? He was kind of cool looking, right?
He was cool, and then they screwed it up. But he was a cool character. That Rick and Morty stole him for
Bird person, yeah.
yeah, Bird Person.
Bird person. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Pedro. Once again,
Okay.
Oh God, here we go.
I'm ready.
one
I'm ready.
Did I
choice.
pick the chick from the supermarket?
No, I might
You
get
did an
booed for
upskirt
this one.
shot.
I might get booed for this one, but I don't know. Like
Everybody's
this is-
concerned
Yeah.
when
He's
Pedro's
gonna
choice comes
pick,
up.
like, these
This
chicks
is a
are gonna-
domination. This is a domination thing, and she was very scary to me.
Oh, I'm not even gonna go there.
Yeah, dude. And I don't know.
I'm gonna go back to Bob's choice.
Yeah, exactly,
This chick,
exactly.
She was 7
This
years
is weird.
old. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm gonna leave it up to the chat. Wait,
Yeah,
Pedro.
this
I'm gonna
actress
leave.
it's called Anje Trauer. She's from Germany, and I don't know. Like,
No, I
she's-
just want to. I want to ask the chat a question. All right, okay, Pedro, settle down. Okay,
Yeah.
settle down.
do it.
All right, chat. Do you want to see Pedro's choice?
Because
Because I got a little preview of it, and I'm
Yeah.
not sure you guys want to see this. So
no. This is a weird one. I know.
they were all weird.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Lilo Dallas is
All
not
right.
weird.
Well,
Was
let
she
me-
even in the movie?
Okay, Danky Frankie, we got a yes. So as long as we got Danky
Yeah.
Frankie on board,
Yeah.
then we'll do it. Okay.
I
Oh
don't know.
wait. Oh shit.
Well,
Joseph Dredd, no. We got to take a vote now. You got to give him a second to vote.
Well, I'm just gonna do this over and over again. Ready?
okay.
Gord's like red flag.
There's a lot of no's right now, so I
Yeah,
don't think the
dude.
chat really wants to do this.
Hey.
Look at this, Pedro.
Hey, the chat is king. If they don't want to see my debauchery, hey, you'll
Right.
miss it.
Is it a 50? No, there's more. There's 3 yeses and 2 nos.
Who knows?
What is this? It's just a flag. What is that?
Red flag.
It's
a red flag.
Oh, it's
Warning.
over.
Warning.
Yeah,
Alert.
I-
Alert.
Warning.
I know this is a weird one. I know this is a weird one.
Well, I'm gonna leave this flag.
I want to
up.
see it now. Like just the morbid
No.
curiosity.
I can already see it. No one wants this.
No one wants this. Like, I know when I said I was repulsed myself.
Pedro, Two Girls,
That's a
One
movie.
Cup is not
It's
sci-fi.
gonna be. It's gonna
Yeah.
be the ugly
Yeah.
chick that was dancing to John.
I was like,
thought
what's
this
wrong
was
with
a
me?
good topic, and then now I realize it was not a good topic.
I'm gonna give you guys some advice. All right, rewatch this because we're just talking over each other. And
Yeah.
Chris threw out 2 girls. Was it 1 cup?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Two Girls,
It's not
One
a
Cup is
sci-fi
not
movie.
sci-fi.
It's not
In some
sci-fi.
countries, Chris.
In
In some countries, it's considered excellent sci-fi.
So just know, you guys, there's a bunch of jokes that are getting spoken over. So you're gonna have to watch this again.
And you're still missing nothing.
yeah, you're not.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Quality programming.
Let's do this. Oh shit! Is this the chick from like Superman or whatever?
You're,
Yeah, from Man of Steel. I don't know. There's something that chick did something to me, like how dangerous she was, and I felt disgusted myself. Okay,
Oh yeah, baby, come over here.
Well, you
He's
know
like,
what,
oh, yeah,
Pedro?
dominate me. Yeah.
Pedro, I'm
What's
gonna
up?
give you one chance to redeem yourself.
Okay, sure.
Dig around, find
Mhm.
a picture of her. It doesn't have to be from that movie, but just some like
Yeah.
sexy picture of her, and see if we can redeem.
Yeah. Oh no, she's a beautiful lady. She was just like very weird in
I
that
know.
movie.
Like the
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
But that ain't enough.
She's not hideous, but
So those
No,
are
she's
all
a pretty
her.
girl.
yeah, that's her. She's a pretty girl.
What's
If
the,
she walked by you on the street, you'd turn and be like, "Holy!"
Totally. But I don't know when she was like in Superman, like that's the only thing I enjoyed from that freaking movie. I hated that movie.
hard?
Is
But
there-
when she was in, I was like, oh, okay.
What's the picture of her in a white dress? It looks like it's from prom. It's
From
it's
prom? Like
yeah,
this
right
one?
there. It looks like
Yeah.
she's got a little
Oh, God.
prom dress.
Yeah, dude, she's tiny. Like, wow, I don't like her now.
The
Oh,
bean
She's a
pad.
cute girl there.
The bean pad asks like, the original picture of her. He's like, who is that? Adamant.
Adamant, yeah.
Oh, man.
She's got it done. You go back up and look at her face, man. She
Oh
does kind of
man,
look like
nice.
Adamant.
That's a
Like-
deep
like
dig for
Adamant,
Adamant.
The singer,
Yeah.
Adamant.
Yes.
No sex, no
She's
drugs.
got
Yeah,
the
do
the,
you
weird
the
do?
short hair, it kind of looks.
She
What's
got the
that
weird
other
cleft in her
outfit
cheek,
she's
in her chin too.
Oh, no.
I love it.
What is it? It's you don't drink, you don't smoke. What
Don't
do
drink,
you
don't
do?
smoke. What do you do?
What do you do?
She's a dude, baby.
Yeah, she's a man, baby. Oh, she was in this movie. I don't know if you've seen this movie. It's called Jesus Christ. I'm blanking out. It's
Pandora.
it's like a
Pandora.
Pandora from
No,
Pandora.
not Pandora.
Pandemonium.
It's
Pandemonium.
something Pandem.
Yeah, Pandorum.
Pandorum.
When
Yeah,
they
Pandora.
they're on the ship and they all woke up.
Yeah,
and,
dude,
Yeah.
that's a great movie though.
that's a
Like,
that's a
Underrated
badass
little
movie.
Yeah.
all chicks aside, she's in that movie, and that movie's cool. But yeah,
It's a
like I know
psychological-
this was a weird choice, but I will never apologize.
His
Stick
next
to
one's
your
gonna be
guns,
like
Pedro.
his next one's gonna be the chick from the friggin' cell phone commercials.
Yeah.
All I know is next week you might see a different person in that fifth square.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my god.
I would have paid good money to see the little AT&T girl as Squirrel Girl in a Marvel movie.
Ooh.
Maybe
As
it'd be
long
worth
as they gave
watching.
her a low cleavage
Now-
shirt.
Now Clint's just throwing out his friggin' his fan fetish.
Well, you brought up the telephone girls.
We got some Pedro fans out here.
So you
You
say,
got my support.
You have my support, Pedro.
people kept me.
All right, Chris. I don't
All
want
right,
to see
if
any
we're gonna
corpses.
go back to Trek. Okay, we let Clint do Trek. We're gonna
Yep.
go back to Trek. We're gonna do Sherry Jackson from Trek.
Trek's a
Okay.
good
So,
source.
Bob, you got to call it up from the chat. It was you'll see her in a Star Trek outfit, but probably the best looking girl that was ever on Star Trek.
Yeah, 1 second.
Well, now people are turning on Pedro.
Yeah, she's. I can't. I know. I knew exactly who you were talking about.
Oh, okay. I'll pull up an image
Frankie
over.
Jansen
She's
was
pretty cute.
Yeah.
Yep, I got it. I can pull up an image over.
Life Force.
Oh yeah, that chick from Life Force.
Yeah, that movie made me a man. I remember.
Okay, here we go.
Movies can't make you a man.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
Right here.
Dude, I was very young and I felt something. I was like, oh, okay, this is weird.
You have a lot of weird movies.
There you go, Art.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
shit! That's
Yeah,
nice.
Sherry Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh wow.
Nice 70s polyester. I love it.
She still looks kind of contemporary, though. I mean, if you just saw her face,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
the hairstyle.
and
I
dude,
think
and
definitely
she's
the best looking girl that was ever on Star Trek, and also her character in this is where she's an android,
Yeah.
and does whatever you tell her to do. So
and
but
she's
again, it was
cold.
like another one of those women on demand type things.
I'm starting to see a theme with
Yeah.
Chris. Women that will do what you tell them to.
Yeah,
on demand.
women with a remote. It's like,
Hey, Bob, can you zoom in a little bit more?
yeah, she's cold. She's cold.
She's got
Look
a
at that.
cute little face. Look at that.
Mhm.
I've got one too here. I'll pull up in a second.
Hey, Pedro, how do you feel her mouth's open? I know you're very critical about that.
No teeth. I'm cool. No teeth.
As long as the teeth aren't showing.
Yeah, I don't like
yeah,
the
there you
toothy.
go.
Oh,
I don't like the
shit.
toothy. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, she's lovely.
She's got a little bit of what is that? Tiffany's Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Oh yeah,
a little bit going on.
yeah,
There.
for sure.
Audrey Hepburn.
Aubrey Hepburn.
Gordon
Audrey
Good
Hepburn.
brother makes a good question. Is she dead?
They're all dead.
I think she's actually still alive.
No, she's still alive, but she's
But Pedro like her. She's got
she's
no
80.
90.
But you gotta remember, these are like when you're an older guy, when you're 13 and now you're like whatever 50 something.
Yeah, again,
The girls don't get younger as you get older.
I have to ask, what the hell does this mean? How about the chicken from Logan's Run?
Was
The
there a
chicken?
The chick.
Maybe that's it.
What do you mean
chick.
chick?
It's probably a
Chick.
typo.
Oh, the chick in Logan's Run. Yeah, we already
we covered her.
that was a Chris's choice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was an early pick.
She was
Oh,
she was also the head of House Dorn in Game of Thrones.
Yep.
Oh man, they are really turning on you, Pedro. Pedro likes
dude.
these girls with no teeth.
Hey, dude. That actually works really well.
She's in an iron lung.
Yeah, she's in an iron lung.
Perfect position, man. Head's down here.
Yeah, dude. You go to that part of the hospital.
80,
that
no
works.
teeth. Pedro would like her.
Yeah, dude. Fragile hip.
Actually,
My kind of
if you watch back, Joseph, Jenny Agutter or
Jenny
whatever.
Agutter.
Agutter.
How do you pronounce her name?
She's on everybody's list, though.
Yeah,
She's like-
she's in there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she was actually sexy in that American Werewolf in London thing too.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a sex scene in that movie?
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
They got it on to that It's a Wonderful Night in the Moonlight or whatever that song.
Oh, I just
What is
watched
that guy Van Morrison song?
Van Morrison, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, another
Logan's Run, too.
crackheads for Pedro.
They're called chicken heads, Yarrow. We call them chicken heads down here.
Chicken heads. Oh my gosh, whose turn? It's my turn.
Wait. Speaking of hot chicks,
I can't
make sure you
get
sign up for Penelope Powerhouse.
Yeah,
There you go. Yeah.
Who is
Now,
so
that's a segue. That's a segue.
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
a fine segment.
Nice.
Okay, well we'll get into all that. I just it's my turn, right?
Yeah, you go for it, Art.
Your turn.
We gotta wrap
back on track.
this thing up. We're coming off the
No
rails already.
amputees.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Ooh,
Raquel
there you go.
Welch.
Raquel.
No, I'm not gonna go into your category, Chris. Amputees.
From Fantastic Voyage.
Holy
No,
crap,
this is
yeah.
from
Well, no, that's the sci-fi she did though.
oh, okay. This
Yeah,
is
she
1
does.
million BC.
Yeah. This is the movie that made a lot of men.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Mm.
I like how like the hair is so of the time, like she's all done up.
Yeah.
She's got
Yeah,
makeup on and everything.
Yeah, that's no caveman hair right there, but
That is not caveman hair. No, there's some hairspray involved with that.
That's good directing right there.
yeah,
That's good directing. This is a little out of focus, but look at that.
but it works.
Oh
She
my
was a
gosh.
doll.
Yeah.
And then I found, is it this one? This is weird, but
Oh wow.
yeah, it's a
Put her on the
magazine cover.
cross. That's kind of crazy.
What?
That's not from the movie, right? What,
I don't
where did
think
they-
so.
I sincerely hope not.
Yeah, but I was like, wow, that's kind of nice.
Well, and has anybody like noticed the girl that's married to I can't think anybody's name, but she's got like a doppelganger for current times. She was the female romantic lead in Hitch. She's married to
Oh, Eva Mendes.
yeah, Eva
Oh,
Mendes.
Yeah.
Like you put the two of them together, they
Yeah,
look,
Eva Mendes is like the Hispanic version, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
He's a hot chola. Like I like her. I like her a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
How dare
Not-
you?
Easy
What?
on the eyes. Easy
Yeah.
on the
How
eyes.
dare you use words we don't understand?
Chola? You don't know what chola?
I think
is?
you can understand it by the context.
Yeah.
I don't know everything that Pedro's saying, but I know enough of it to know what he means.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna get you guys all fluent in coconut talk in no time.
Coconut talk.
Okay, that's
All right,
Wait,
Clint.
But anyway, that 100 BC, whatever million BC,
Yeah.
it's a horrible flick. But holy
Oh, yeah.
crap! You talk about iconic. Just that image
Mhm.
is just iconic.
And now Pedro's next pick is Boxing Helena.
Yeah. Clint.
Wait a minute. Somebody's Gordon says Eva Mendes made her face look like Raquel Welch's, but so did Welch. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
some
with
plastic
makeup and
surgery.
stuff,
You mean?
you can
Yeah.
kind of
Probably.
It's Hollywood, man.
contour.
Come on.
Well,
If
who
they all
cares?
walk past a microwave, they're fixed.
Girls can do a lot with makeup.
But all right, Clint, what do you got?
Oh, are we going around again?
No. We should.
pick
Yeah,
one,
it's closing in on 9. I had 50 of the sexiest characters,
Hot damn.
sci-fi
Oh,
characters. Let's just go through this real quick.
Let's see what the professionals think.
What's that?
Let's see what the professionals think instead of just Pedro.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this should fill the gap.
Hannah or Jane?
Yeah.
So look at. I mean, you can see through her top. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
This is Barbarella from '67. We got Princess Leia. I always thought she kind of looked more
Too much
Girl Next
respect.
Door. I never
Yeah.
thought she was hot.
Yeah.
She's a little doughy. We had her. Chris
Yep.
Chris picked her, so
Yep.
she's 3 on the list. And this lady right
Yeah,
here,
that's the best one. Look at that.
beautiful.
Definitely
beautiful.
recession
Sonia-
proof your business.
Sonia from accounting. Yeah,
All
just
right. Somebody had her.
Have a size?
whoops.
Everybody's
Nah.
roboting. Yeah. I
Uh,
guess there's men in this
what?
too. So Nancy
Yeah.
Archer, Attack of the 50-Foot Women.
I don't know.
Chris is like,
what's-
damn, I should have did that
I
one.
used to, I saw that quite a few times when I was a
That
kid.
is.
Cora from Fantastic Voyage.
I like that pose.
Mhm. The pose is very telling. Yeah.
Lean forward.
So we got one. Was Alex Saturn 3? We got
Oh,
that. We
yeah.
got Farrah Fawcett anyway. We
Yeah.
covered that.
There we go. Yeah.
Right. Can you
I
guys
think
see
that-
this? You can.
I think
You
that
can see
I
this,
think
right?
the page you're on is what's causing the roboting.
What?
Yeah, the
No.
site.
What is this shit?
What?
But you can see it though, right?
Yep, we can
Yeah.
see
we
it.
can see it. You're good.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Tom Cruise. Get him out of there.
Flash Gordon.
Mm,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Flash.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Kitty Cocoon.
Oh, Kitty from Cocoon. She was good looking.
Connie Welch. Ah,
Yeah.
that's Raquel Welch's daughter too, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, very nice then.
I would say our
she
list
did-
is better so far.
Yeah.
so far.
Journey.
Yeah, this girl's kind of crazy looking.
Yeah.
Will Smith, The World Forgot. Man, they had made a bunch of these type of movies.
Boy.
Your name,
Really
she got the perfect name, man. Tony
Yeah.
Boner.
Tony Boner. Yeah. Tony Boner.
It's Bonner, not Boner. God.
Oh,
Boner.
here, we had her.
There you go.
Yeah.
Got Persephone.
Monica
It's a
Bellucci.
non-sci-fi movie.
Bellucci.
Monica Bellucci.
Oh, she's not. This is not going to bode well for her. She's going to get raped.
She got grabbed and I was like, now see here, Buster. You
Yeah.
take your mitts off.
Hey.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Man.
Take.
They did some
Yeah.
deep digs with theirs, with their list.
God dang, man.
Gee.
You're having trouble with this site, aren't you? Oh, art froze.
Oh, there it
Yeah.
goes.
Oh, there's
Okay, yeah. It's the site
Forbidden
that's
Planet. Was that you, Chris? Did you have
No.
this Anne Francis?
That was not me.
This is Anne
No.
Francis. That wasn't you? Okay.
Yeah, but no.
What the
he
hell is
said
that?
The Raquel Welch's movie was Forbidden Planet. Not Forbidden Planet, but the Fantastic Voyage.
I don't know. This
Blake
chick scared me more than.
Ah,
I
Yeah.
That's a
This
good
kind of
choice.
gets me.
but
Yeah.
Johnny Cassidy was.
Oh,
the second
shit.
one, but she didn't look great. In
Yeah,
this.
Scarlett Johansson.
In the
Oh,
island.
Scarlett
The
Johansson as a
Island.
blonde
Terrible movie,
in
though.
The Island.
It was a
Yeah.
terrible movie, but yeah.
I know
But
It's
she
a
was
terrible
gorgeous
movie.
in
Actually,
that
I
movie.
think it's fun. I think it's fun.
She also did Under the Skin.
But she was gorgeous in the island.
I can never say this
Yeah.
woman's name.
Famke Janssen.
Famke Janssen.
Famke Janssen.
Famke
Famke
Janssen.
Janssen. But she looked better in X-Men.
Yeah, she
She's
did.
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was pretty good in the James Bond one
I
too.
never think about Sharon Stone because I always think she's just a lunatic.
What
This is a perfect picture of
are we
her. as
talking
a
about?
crazy
Total Recall
person.
though, or? I think
Yeah, she was hot in Total Recall.
I always thought this kind of mannish, but
You're frozen. You're frozen.
You're
Art.
frozen,
Yeah.
Art. You're frozen, Art.
Lori
You're getting.
Quaid.
Yeah. I was not. I did not.
You know
like
what?
that chick.
I did not buy with that
And-
one. With the Terminator 3.
I'm gonna close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You're
close
back.
some tabs.
You're back.
Yeah,
You're back.
you're
Yeah,
back.
you're
It's
back
hard
now.
when you have a character that's in a bad movie.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how pretty she is, right? If the character, if the
Mhm.
movie sucks and the character sucks, you know.
Yeah.
But most of our picks were better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say we had a better list than they did.
All right. Do you have Do you have all of them, Clint? That we.
I've got some of them. I can kind of
Okay.
throw them around in order here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it.
We good.
Do it.
Do
Scarlett
it.
Okay.
Joe says Scarlett Johansson should be number one.
Hey, he's
Welch.
not wrong.
Welch speaks perfect Spanish. We're already getting the top three here. Personal top three. Monica Bellucci as
Monica
number
Bellucci.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Raquel
Yeah,
Welch is in a
James in
western where she plays a Mexican with
Yeah.
Jimmy
Scarlett
Stewart.
Johansson should be number 1. Only in that movie, though. Like, I thought she was okay in the first Iron Man that she showed up. I thought she was kind of cute as like the kind of curly redhead. You know, the hair was kind of cool and stuff. But
She was also in Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
that was horrible. That was a
Doesn't
horrible
Doesn't
movie.
count. Yeah, that doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
And I didn't
No.
think she was that attractive in it anyway.
No.
So, are you putting a top 3 together? Is that what you're doing here? Okay, so we got
Kinda.
Raquel
Put it in
Welch, we
his
got-
top 3. Yeah.
We
Put in
got
his
Farrah
top 3.
Fawcett.
Yeah.
We had Erin Gray was picked.
Erin
Lindsay, her name's not Lindsay Wagner. Who's the Wonder Woman chick?
Lindsay
Linda
Wagner was
Carter.
Bionic Woman.
Linda Carter.
Linda
Okay.
Carter.
Look at that zoom. Like I like that zoom. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
these are
no.
these are going to be your choices, you guys, in the chat.
Mhm, yeah.
Wait, you know who was on my list that we skipped over? Joanna Cameron from ISIS.
But we got a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
other ones, but
Yeah.
Okay.
none of these women are really contemporary. They're all like from a
Yeah,
different.
they're all like they're like death or close to it. Yeah, just
Do we want Princess Leia up there? Or is she too
No,
good?
but we
No,
have
no.
we have that. Yeah, her.
yes.
Do we
Yeah,
put Gina Carano?
it's kind of sad that all the girls we got are like from like the 70s, really.
That's what I just said. Yeah,
We're old folk.
We were doing.
It's just-
yeah. Well, there's Gina Carano. She's contemporary.
yeah. Put Gina there.
Put Gina in there.
Yeah.
What?
Look at
No,
that.
Adrian Barbeau. Was she in a science? Well, I guess Swamp.
Yeah,
Thing
she
did
was
kind of
from New York. She was in.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's in a
Julie
couple of them.
Newmar. Julie Newmar is intriguing, but man, she's another one of those crazy. She's just a crazy broad, man.
Yeah, dude.
Like right now, just from what we're looking at here, I'm thinking it's what's her name?
And Julie Newmar was on Star Trek too.
I think since we are like Jenny Aguilar,
Yeah.
her Farrah Fawcett and Raquel Welch, I think are like the top 3.
Okay, but what about Jennifer Connelly though?
I don't have a picture of Jennifer Connelly.
Dude, this
Well,
is so
we'll
hard.
We'll just throw her in there just because she's
Yeah.
like one of the the pontificators go to.
Yeah.
So
Chester's cousin. She needs to be there.
Just for
So-
sexy, I would say Raquel Welch. From
okay, so okay, Clint, give me your top 3 out of these choices. Keep in mind though that Jennifer Connelly is in there somewhere.
Yep. I go Raquel Welch. I go Linda Carter. And then, I'd probably go Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
sweet.
Mhm.
Good for you. How about you, Bob? What do you got?
I go Jenny Aguilar, Jennifer Connelly, and Farrah Fawcett.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow, Farrah Fawcett.
She
2
was
Farrah Fawcett.
smoking hot in Saturn.
So who do we have so far? Do we have 2
Jennifer
Farrah
Connelly's
Fawcett's?
been in both.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Fawcett
Mm-hmm.
and we have 2 Connellys. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Aguilar.
No, did you pick Jenny?
Yeah. Yeah, Jenny
What?
Aguilar. Agutter.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so how about you, Pedro?
I picked Farah, Linda Carter, and Pam Grier. Pam Grier has to be there in my
Oh
list.
yeah,
She's not there though.
I don't have all the pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, but Pam Grier is my vote. But it's Linda Carter, Farrah Fawcett, and Pam Grier. That would be.
Ooh, Farrah Fawcett's got 3.
Farrah's gonna get 4.
Yeah.
Oh, Schmitzky.
I'm gonna go Farrah, Sherry Jackson, even though she's not up there, and Jenny Agutter, however you say it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shit. So we have 4 Farrah Fawcett's. We got 2 Jennifer Connelly. We got 3 that Jenny Agutter or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
And I think that's
That's going to be the top 3.
yeah.
Everybody
So,
watch Logan's Run.
Yeah.
Well, oh shoot. Okay, so my 3 are going to be. Whoa, can you hear that? It's a dog.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's a dog.
That's not me. Okay, so I think Farrah Fawcett is going to clean this up. Like,
Yeah, dude.
I got Farrah Fawcett, I got Jennifer Connelly, and I got Raquel Welch.
So 3 for
Excellent
Connelly,
choice.
5 for Farrah.
That's crazy.
So Farrah cleans it up.
Wow, that I never would have guessed.
Mhm.
She was the
under-
quintessential sex symbol, man.
Yeah.
Farrah Fawcett has to win. She was bonus. Theme is bonus sci-fi points. Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
Okay.
Okay, Dinky Frankie's list is Connolly, Carter, and Welch. Okay.
Excellent taste, Denki.
Yep.
But I think anytime you start thinking like, oh, you know, the sexy sci-fi girl, I think everybody's first thought goes to the Jenny Agutter character in Logan's Run. I don't know why. It's like that's the first thing that comes to mind. She might not be your first pick, but it's like for some reason
I have a theory.
quintessential.
I don't think she's pretty or particularly pretty or outstanding in any like physical looking way.
But
I
her
think
mannerisms and everything.
Yeah, I think she's
Yeah.
just she's kind of a hoe.
Ah!
Tara Wombat.
Oh,
I just think she's filthy. It's like
Tara Wombat asked where Lou Ferrigno was on this list.
Oh no,
are you gonna
no,
do
Lou.
the man crushes?
Oh no.
Oh, God.
No, I will not play that game, sir. I refuse.
Okay,
Pedro's like, I got too many choices.
Yeah.
The beam
exactly.
pad.
We'll be here all night.
So
We got-
so it went Farrah and Jenny Agutter. Who came in third?
Was it
Jennifer
Rock?
I think Connolly had 3.
Yeah, I kind of had three
Yeah.
votes.
Here,
Well,
you
I
can pull it
didn't
up.
vote-
I got our top 3. You can
Okay.
pull it up, Art.
Let me. Okay.
See it.
Let's see. All right. There you go.
Mm.
I can live with this.
Yep.
Yep. I can find that in the jacuzzi. Yes.
Can we get a
I don't
picture of
think
Farrah from
anybody
Logan's
complained
Run?
about that in the jacuzzi.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Just
wait,
like-
wait. I gotta do this real quick. We'll keep that up. If my computer holds up, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Am I sharing or are you? You're sharing, right, Clint?
Yeah.
Okay, so no one's gonna see this. Let's see what Joe sent me. Oh, he sent me. Let's do this.
Okay.
It's not big enough though. I can't show this off. But he says Barbara Bach.
Barbara Bach.
Yeah, I remember her. Yeah.
So she married Ringo Starr, and she was in Caveman.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yes.
I think that's a
Not-
movie that would give her
that's
credit.
not a sci-fi
That's-
movie
I don't
at
know if I
all.
want to count
Yeah,
that.
but that's not sci-fi. That's like a
Now
comedy,
she was
right?
in.
Yeah,
She was
it's a
in a James Bond movie. Do we count those as sci-fi?
No,
Oh,
that's a
I-
spy movie.
Gordon just he just gave me one of these. Damn, Art, she has no perceivable redeemable qualities.
Oh my God, yeah. She has a low moral fiber. It's just,
I don't know. Like she's always just plays that character that just kind of
Yeah.
seems easy.
She was in. Was she in? Yep, well, she was. She was in a sci-fi movie called The Humanoid.
Who was?
Barbara Bach.
Okay.
Humanoid.
So she gets
Doesn't ring a bell.
she's legit.
So she'll be a runner up. All right. Well, you guys want to show off your your campaigns?
Mm.
Should we do this?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's start with Clint. Do you have yours?
Let me pull it up here real quick.
Who's sci-fi's Miss Congeniality? Like, it's not that kind of contest or wombat. Sorry.
Congeniality. Who would be like Miss Congeniality? Would it be Nova from Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, because she did. Yeah, non-speaking Nova. Yeah, that would be Miss Congeniality. Yeah.
I've got
Oh,
it
the
for you
spy.
there.
Oh, she was in Spy Who Loved Me.
Love me.
That's Barbara Bach. So she was a Bond girl.
I don't know
Nice.
if I want to count Bond because I call those espionage movies. I don't know if I would
Yeah.
count sci-fi.
Yeah, it's not sci-fi.
All right, this is Slave Girl from Planet X. This is Clint Helinski's book.
Yep, Slave Girl from Planet X is in demand on Indiegogo. It is right in line with everything we've been talking about tonight. Sci-fi action adventure with a bunch of hot alien babes. It kind of, I've been a fan of all this stuff, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, sci-fi movies, Star Trek, Star Wars. This kind of gives a healthy nod to all of that stuff. It is adult content, so be warned. This is the adult cover right here. It won't be censored when it goes to print. So just a little fair warning. This is adults only comic book.
Just know, you guys, just know Clint puts the X in Slave Girl from Planet X.
Yes, absolutely. It was going to be Planet XXX, but I didn't have enough space on the cover. So, but yeah, just kind of a healthy nod to all the old genre stuff. I throw a lot of nods to like old sci-fi stuff that I've always enjoyed. So, fun action adventure. You find out about Slave Girl. You find out about where she came from. She gets thrown into the alien harem here. Again, this book won't be censored when it goes to print. But some of the artwork here. Slave Girl gets found floating in her escape pod. Gets tossed in with the other girls from the harem.
Okay, out of all these actresses that we had and singled out on the show, who would be the closest to play Slave Girl?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Barbara Bach.
I would say Mila Jovovich, except she doesn't have the rack for it.
Yeah.
Her personality would fit Slave Girl.
Oh, cool.
But body wise, it would probably be I'm not going to think of her name now. From 100 million years BC.
Raquel Welch.
Raquel Welch, body wise, but personality wise, Mila Jovovich.
I love the inclusivity in this picture.
Yeah.
We got green, blue, purple.
Oh yeah, it's all inclusive. I'm very
diversified. Yeah.
Diverse.
Absolutely.
Diverse and inclusive. Yeah.
So a fun, sexy action adventure, lots of sci-fi,
and
alien,
some tongue action.
Yes, alien monster tongue abounds. So yeah, she's getting all caught up in the business there.
You know what? I want to see. I just flashed on this like Johnny Quest. Like I want to see Johnny Quest and the Quest team go on an adventure with Slave Girl. Like I don't know. Like scroll up to the page previous. Keep going. For some reason, man, this is not that one. The one right before it. Yeah, right there. I'm getting like this Hanna-Barbera, like Johnny Quest kind of vibe from this.
It's her throwing the spear when they're going down the river, and Johnny Quest and the island,
the toad-like monster.
It's the toad-like monster, exactly.
Yeah, this panel is only missing Haji and Bandit.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of influences, and it shows up in all my books. You can go through my books and just point out all the stuff that I've stolen from other much better artists than me.
How dare you? I don't see any RT Bear swipes in there.
Oh, there are. Oh, there's you've seen some of my RT Bear inking swipes. They're plentiful.
You can nail this stuff. What was there? Like there was a Travis Charest doodle you were
I
working
love
on. You're like,
Travis.
look, and you just showed it to me, and I was like, wow, man, you nailed that style.
I love Travis. So I've got that's part of my problem is I have too many influences.
Well, you guys, Slave Girl from Planet X is in demand right now. It's Clint Helinski's book. It is in the description. There's a link. So click on that. Check it out. If you like what you see, back it twice, back it 3 times. Clint's not going to stop you.
No, go for it.
Yeah, I think we got Pedro Eng next.
Vote like you're a Democrat.
Vote like you're a Democrat.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's always the same. The dreams, the killing. We were monsters all along.
Second chance campaign for Tropical Magic's coming to Kickstarter. We're starting with the sign up page, and you're gonna get an opportunity to get RT Bear's cover on this campaign. And this is the last time you're gonna be able to get it. So get the link, sign up, and get ready. We're gonna do like a month of sign up, and then it's off to the races. The book is already finished, so as soon as the campaign's over, we're off to printing.
Okay. So that link you sent to me, that's the pre-launch?
Yeah, that's a pre-launch page.
Okay, I'm going to drop that in the chat since no one
Awesome.
probably has access to it. There you go. Tropical Magics is now in the chat there. Click on that link and sign up. Do they get any like trading card for early sign up?
Yeah, we're doing a special trading card. It's going to be a Christmas card and a summer card. And the Christmas card is going to be like for all the pre-launch signups.
Okay. So I can get yours, Chris, but I don't know how to do the sound. So,
Bob.
Oh my gosh, Bob is the go-to guy.
What's up?
For Chris.
What can I do for you, man?
Oh, to pull up the campaign.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Now you want to be my partner. All right.
Yeah. Now you're going to be nice to Bob.
Not be nice to the Bob.
Always be nice to the Bob.
Yeah.
He's got his his short hairs. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to go show off something. Something near and dear to my heart. And that would be Black and White, Man vs. Machine, Volume 2. Right. Electric Boogaloo. In a world where law and order is often blurred to gray, justice can only be black and white. Thank you guys so much. We got a bunch of backers this week. That's pretty amazing for, a book that's in demand. So I always appreciate it. The only reason this book exists is because of you guys and backing and supporting this project. And I do, from the bottom of my heart, I do graciously. I appreciate this, you guys. I always get so stupidly mushy when I talk about this, but 118,650. We're closing in on 120. That is nothing short of amazing. 1,400 backers. You guys are the best. Here is a Volume 2 Man vs. Machine, the main cover. They're back and badder than ever. This is going to be the epic conclusion to the origin saga, you guys. So there's volume 1, volume 2, and I assure you it'll all get wrapped up in this volume. And because you guys funded it with the stretch goals, we have an 8-page epilogue, and that is going to help wrap this storyline up, and then kind of project where the stories are going to go after this. So, and that exists all because of you guys as well. So we have the Kenneth Rocafort variant, black and white battling robots. You can't get anything better than that. We got the incredible Joe Bennett, black and white battling robots, and we got the great Pedro Ang, black and white in an animation style battling robots. I'm sensing a theme. And this was written by Von Klaus, and this is getting very, very close to going off to the letterer and getting printed up. So the artwork is all completed. The writing is pretty much done. Pamela and I are going and doing some fine tuning on the dialogue. And then we're going to send that off to the printer. This volume 1, second printing, has already been printed up. So we have 2,500 of these bad boys waiting for the campaign, or for the book to get finished, the main book to get finished, so we can ship these out to you guys. And then we have a few of these Greg Capullo variants left. So you guys click the link in the description. Check it out. We got some cool T-shirts if you've already backed. We got the Inko T-shirt. Here we have the Keshi figures, little action figures. The black and white limited. These are limited. We only have 15 left. And we have the black and white wraparound T-shirt designed by Shay, the Red Valkyrie. She did a fantastic job here. So we have 2 different tiers for different sizes. And we do have some original artwork. So we have the layouts here. And all of these you can get as add-ons as well. The only thing you can't get as an add-on is the Greg Capullo variant. That's only in the black and white jam. So thanks, guys. You guys are the best. Thanks for making black and white so damn successful. So we got it, Bob?
Yep. This is the new video, right, Chris?
Yeah, but you could skip
Skip the part where you talking.
yeah, where I'm talking.
That guy looks familiar.
Talking right there.
Wow.
I gotcha.
Hi, my name is Morgan Despair, and people say I'm the gloomiest, most miserably dire high school student in all of Sunnyside, Nebraska. And okay, maybe they have a point there. And this is Penny Pretty, better known as Penelope Powerhouse. And as you know, she's America's solar-powered teen superhero sweetheart. Penny represents all things wonderful and good and righteous and true. She has billions of fans all over the world who love her to death, and of course they do. Penny has perfect smile, perfect hair, perfect tits, and the perkiest ass anyone has ever seen. And she's even environmentally friendly. That's right, she farts pure hydrogen. One of us is the nicest, most kind-hearted person in the world. The other is a fucking bitch monster of galactic proportions. So naturally, we hate each other. How fucking lucky am I that we're the same person? Because while I was on vacation with my parents, I got this awful sunburn, and I vowed never to go into the sun again. But this infuriated an ancient mythical sun god who cursed me to suffer from a sunny disposition for the rest of my life. So by night, I'm my normal, wonderful self, but with every waking sun, solar-powered Penny takes over my body. And now, no one can see me or hear me while Penny spends every day ruining my life. You see, Penny Pretty, the super wonderful queen of virtue, does everything in her near unlimited superpowers to irritate the living shit out of me. For my 16th birthday, she ruptured my boyfriend's ball sack while letting my filthy gym teacher bang me. And things get way worse starts from there. Can two teen girls share a body without driving each other crazy? No, they fucking cannot. Find out in the sun-soaked adventures of Penelope Powerhouse, a brand new, all-original graphic novel from full-blown psychosis. Somebody fucking kill her!
Nice.
Modeled after Farrah.
Nice.
Yeah, she's got the fair hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah. That link is in the description as well. Bob put it in the chat, so we got that too. Yeah, you guys go check out. Mandy just dropped Jack the Ripper 2.
On Mandy Gogo.
Yeah, go check that out. Wait, where is it? Gordon. Yes, I found the stuff, and I'll show it off. The contest is still going on, and I'll show you some of the entries we have so far. It is an art contest, and for the rules and regulations, go check out the black and white. Did I get this? What did I do? Present, share. Okay. My computer, can you guys still hear me and see me?
Yes.
Yeah, my computer's kind of glitching a little bit. These are some of the artwork that we have for the trading card contest so far. So the contest is still open. Send stuff through my Twitter, just at me. And
I remember this one.
Yeah, and then if you guys go to the site, the black and white site, and check out the in the comments or the updates. Actually, it's in the updates. There's updated info on where to send the artwork and everything like that. So it is still going. Here's another piece here. And make sure, like this is Stephen Rockwood. Some of them don't have names on them. So make sure that you have your name on the file. Not necessarily on the artwork, but on the file itself. So I can give you guys credit.
Ooh.
Yeah, ooh la la. She should have made that list. This is really cool.
That's the geeky.
Yeah, that's the Geek Arts. Yeah, and this
Yeah.
is, I think this is Joe Bernardo. This one's really cool.
Yeah, dude. It's
I think
great
he's-
entries.
Yeah, I think he's inked this up so far.
Nice.
And this one,
Ooh.
I don't want to
Oh yeah.
taint it,
Wow.
but it's pretty badass.
Great perspective shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is not an easy perspective to pull off on the under chin and still make
Yeah,
it look
dude.
nice.
Yeah,
That is a hard angle to make look great. They
Yeah,
did
look-
a good job.
looks
Great
fantastic.
job.
Yeah, and then this is Joe's been busy. This is Joe Bernardo as well.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And then this is Trevor Cameron, and he used to work at Hack Shack Studios in the day. So this is kind of cool. It's kind of like a
Oh, that's
card,
cool.
like a flip
Cool
image.
idea.
Cool.
So it's pretty cool. So yeah, a lot of great artwork. There's more than I'm showing here. Wow, come on, computer. Stop sharing.
It's acting out.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna close that because my computer for some reason is chugging along. I think I have too much open here. Why is that?
Too much female content. That's
I think it's not. Nothing's working, man. You guys can still hear me, right?
yeah.
Yeah, everything else is frozen. So I think we should wrap this up. So you guys, Slave Girl link is in the description. Pedro's Tropical Magics. Let me see if I still have that. Yes, I do. I just dropped that in the chat again. So click on that. Go sign up for that. And Penelope Powerhouse is in the description as well. So click on that. Go sign up. That looks hilarious. It looks great. And then, of course, Black and White is still in demand. Click on that. Go back that book. We appreciate you guys for all the time you spent hanging out. I know there's a lot of competition, for checking out shows. There's a lot of shows out. We do appreciate you guys hanging, entertaining you. I think this was a fun one. I want to thank Clint, Bob, Chris, and Pedro for hanging. Excellent choices. And you guys take care.
Take care.
We'll see you next week.